This is for the grown and sexy. Yeah. Can I get my grown man on for a sec? I see some ladies tonight that should be hanging with Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Excuse me, miss.
That's a little Jay-Z for you guys. Old school in the building. Shout out to Jay-Z in the house. I absolutely love him as a rapper. I mean, he's probably one of the best rappers out there right now that actually says words that I can understand. Let's listen a little bit. Turn it up. We got Dane on the ones and twos right now, who's killing the music scene. Shout out to Dane, who's going to be doing a great job tonight. Welcome to the show. And I got to say hello to all my viewers out there, just chiming in right now. It's your girl Jennifer Tapiero. What's happening? We're down here at the LA Talk Live studio. Right by LAX Airport. It's about 60 degrees. Juicy couture hoodie, you know, one of those kind of nights. Comfy, just chilling. I have a huge party going on in the house right now. The party looks more interesting than the show I'm about to do tonight. I'm like, should I just give up now? I'm just kidding. So happy New Year, everyone. 2013, baby. A lot of big things are happening, not only for StarCam and what's happening on the red carpet, but of course for Just Chillin' with Jen on Mondays, 1 p.m. So make sure you guys are checking that out. That's my show that goes live at 1. We finish around 2:30, and it's just an amazing show. We chill with celebrities. We give you great beauty advice. I give you dating advice. We talk about, you know, any topic from bullying to getting your nails done, doing prank phone calls. It's really a great show. So hopefully you guys will be staying tuned to that show because it is so fun. And what did JC say in the background? He's like, I gotta drink Cristal to this one. Well, I'm gonna drink Blue Moon to this one. This is my Pimp Cup, everybody. I like to introduce my Pimp Cup to the world out there. So we're gonna be chilling, guys. We have a lot to talk about. Like this is gonna be popping tonight. Not only do we have a lot of celebrity guests stopping by, we have people stopping by that have worked with Oprah. What? The Big O? Hello? And no, we're not talking about our love, dating, and sex show. We're not talking about orgasms yet. We're going to talk about the Big O. Then we're going to get to the Big O later. And that's when we talk love talk. So we'll be giving you dating advice. If you guys can take a dating advice from me, I don't know if I would accept my own dating advice. I'm just kidding. Been in a relationship about a year now. Anyway, lots is happening in Hollywood. I don't know if you have been checking out the commercials for BET's Hollywood House Husbands. Okay, Kevin Hart, Robin Thicke, Nick Cannon are teaming up for a super fake reality show where they're spoofing your favorite housewives, basketball wives, and so much more. So Kevin Hart and Robin Thicke play these rivals, and Robin Thicke is quite the soul brother, they call him. And he is taking all of Kevin Hart's friends in the first episode. And I had a chance to hit up the Hollywood premiere and screening, and I had a chance to check it out. Hilarious. If you guys are reality star junkies and reality show junkies like me, you're going to love this show. This is a take on your favorite Beverly Hills Housewife type of shows, flipping tables, cursing at each other, dudes fighting. And what they're doing is they're knocking off these shows that have been, you know, making so much money. So it's really funny. Kevin Hart plays a really cool character. He's this guy that he can't keep up with Robin Thicke, so he's in his shadow. Robin Thicke is more famous than him, and they're constantly, you know, battling it out. I had a chance to talk with Kevin. Okay, by the way, guys, he's about 3'4". He's so tiny, and when you talk, like, you think Kevin Hart's gonna be like, oh, like, excited. I'm like, hey, I'm so proud of you. He's like, thank you so much. Like, he talks so low. He's so small. He's like, he's adorable, and I can see why he's doing so good. He's hysterical, and he's a great writer also. So I'm excited for the Hollywood House Husbands. I mean, I've been waiting for a show like that to be on the air. Why didn't anybody think of this sooner? Shout out to Chris Spencer and Stephen Hill, the guys at BET that created that great show. Truly brilliant. Nothing like two guys like Snooki fighting. It's in the ring. It's hilarious. So that was popping over at the downtown LA Staples Center area. Had a chance to catch up with the Wayans brothers as well. Keenan Wayans, who is the OG Wayans, you know, is not doing Living Color anymore. He's actually, you know, working on some other projects. But what is happening is that they have the second generation Wayans. So their show premieres right after the Hollywood House Husbands. And it's about the Wayans brothers and the second generation, how these guys have to keep up with the first generation and the struggles of Hollywood. So I think it's a really good show that you guys can relate to. especially if you guys want to be an actor out there or producer, writer. This is a really good, show to see that's like showing the struggles of being a Hollywood actor and being related to a famous, actor already. When you're related to somebody that's already famous, you kind of get like the slack when you go into an audition. They're like, oh, you're here, but how can I hire Marlon? Is Marlon available? Is Sean available? So it's basically about a show, in the struggles of Hollywood. So I really like that show. Very cute. Moving on. Justin Bieber is set to be hosting SNL. Way to own it up, Justin Bieber, for telling the world you smoked the ganja. I mean, good for you, buddy. Like, I'm happy you're hosting SNL. I'm happy you're doing this. It's about time that, after something like that happens, you get out there and you go, listen, yeah, and own up to it. Instead of like somebody like Chris Brown or somebody like, I'm not going to give you examples, but people like that kind of go into hiding. I feel like once you kind of mess up in Hollywood, own it and move on. So Justin Bieber will be probably smoking a blunt on the SNL stage. I don't know what he's going to be doing. But shout out to Justin Bieber. And also the fact that he got rid of that ridiculous haircut. I have to say, Justin Bieber, you're so much better looking without that haircut. I have to admit. So it looks like you are now a weed smoker. You've gotten a haircut. You should be a rapper now. Like we should be hanging out. Wow. Justin Bieber smoking pot. Like whoever thought that was gonna. People were shocked when we found out Miley Cyrus was smoking salvia. Which, did we ever find out, people, if it was actually salvia or not? Was it salvia or what? Or was it what did she say that was? She made it. It was another substance she came up with. Justin Bieber kind of owned up to it. So the fact that Miley Cyrus was like, no, it's salvia. Justin's like, no, it was totally indica. Like it was indica. It was like the best. Shout out to Justin Bieber owning it up that he smokes pot. I see all like Dane smiling. He's like, yeah, now I like that white boy. He's cool. Oh man. So we're gonna be chilling. We got a lot of music for you guys, a lot of up and comers. We got a lot of really, really cool people stopping by. We have a guy that's stopping by that starred in a documentary, so we'll be talking about that, hitting a serious topic for all the serious people out there. We also have Tracy Finley stopping by, who is a producer. We also have Joe in the house. He is a blogger who's worked with a lot of big people. He worked with the Big O. We also have Merin stopping by, beauty expert. So if you guys need your beauty and sex tips, call us up. We will give you a great morning after look. That's what we'll be doing tonight. Helping you out. When you guys are doing the walk of shame, we could help you out to make your makeup look amazing and sexy. We also have this is huge, guys. I think I'm going to interview Ben Affleck tomorrow. I got a call, a few hours ago, that I am going to interview Ben Affleck in Hollywood. And I'm like, what should I wear? Oh my God. Ben Affleck, holy crap. Was he not only amazing in Argo, he is a great father figure, great director. And unfortunately, I think he didn't get an Oscar nomination. Did he get an Oscar nomination, guys? Call us up. Let's talk about Ben Affleck. I think he is one of the best actors out there in Hollywood right now, who has been, sticking around, who actually is consistent with his work. Ben Affleck. Oh yeah, my host is out on the Hollywood red carpet right now interviewing Betty White. So shout out to John that is rocking it out on the red carpet in Hollywood for StarCam. You guys can't miss this guy. He has a huge black afro. If he's holding a StarCam mic and cube, it's not me wearing a wig. It's another one of our hosts. So add him on Facebook, John Marion. People only what the thing is, people just say, oh, you're just StarCam, you're just a reporter. So what I've done is I'm trying to take the red carpet to the radio. And we're going to be talking about celebrity interviews. I'm going to call you guys out. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to be talking about a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be giving you the red carpet rundown. What's hot, what's not, what's chill, what's not so chill, and so much more. So I'm not just your average boring reporter that takes out the mic and is like, what are you wearing? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, no. So we're going to get crazier. We're going to have such a good time. We're going to talk about the red carpet, but I'm going to tell you things that people are thinking. So whatever people are thinking, I'm saying it. That's all out here on LA Talk Live. And since we are a live show, I cannot control what my guests say or do. So if they do have a bit of alcohol and they just get crazy, and Anne's already dancing on tables. They're already drunk. I mean, I can't control my guests. And what are people doing? My DJ's drunk already. Two guys are grinding in the corner. What the hell is happening? Oh my! And there's a camera. It looks like they're trying to become like the next Kim Kardashian. They're making like a sex tape. What the hell's happening in this studio? But by the way, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're talking Hollywood gossip. We're keeping it real. We're talking what's chill and what's so not chill, and we're drinking beer. I need a new beer sponsor. I think I do, because this Blue Moon is getting old. This was from last week. That's what it tastes like. I need to find a really good beer. So hit me up. Who likes beer? I want to hear about the best beer right now. What's the chillest beer? What's a good beer I can drink without feeling bloated? We'll take a break right now, and when we come back, we have some celebrities in the house. Van's here. StarCam Radio. We'll be right back.
Yeah, hot LA nigga, but I'm extra cold. No chain on and I'm extra bros. Nigga icy, bucket hat, YOLO. I smoke dope, everybody in my PO know. UFO, niggas so damn fly. That good, niggas so damn high. I'm the truth in a boot, why would I lie? Fly out of this world, SCI 5. Killing these niggas, no CSI. All the S5, throw that bitch and drive. Got a 9 in the ride, 12 fits inside. Nigga, knock, knock, you should be advised. Michelle Comas, Versace owner. Her ironic that this rollie is a Daytona. Got a new bitch, come from Barcelona. Everybody love you, better ask your mama, yeah. Should I never know when it might take my life? So I party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Dominican, Armenian, Cuban, got hoes all tight, yeah. Party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Got hoes all tight. Party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Japanese and Chinese, Lebanese, got hoes all tight. Party all year, party all month, party all week, all night. I'm a fucking shit, let me see, he don't do it like me. He ain't funny like me, Betty broke, he ain't ballin' like me. Eddie Racks, get it all like me. Double back like me, he ain't real, where they at like me. Shake your hands, where you really like me. What you really like me, shit I'm on, he ain't quite like me. You can never find a nigga like me. Nigga thinking back when I was on Fig Row, always had to reload, sliding in the Rego. No L's in the whip, right around a Lego. Headed to the studio while you was still a meat flow. Now a nigga looking like a walking kilo, probably in a Benzo, daughter in a Pico. Put your girl on my sack, she deserve a ho-ho. Headed to the studio, she was still a meat flow. Robin Cavalli is beyond clothes, with a couple looks, real G.I. Joes. Don't hug against bitches, but got X and O's. Getting shades on, now they like, there he go. Easy call, she a freak, bro. Living my life, nigga ain't simple. Tryna buy a pound, nigga, what they hit for? Smoke solo, all to the tempo. Groovy Q, like getting acting too. Smoking Bill Bill, probably fucking Lucy Lou. Daddy ain't no telling what I might do. Niggas can't fade me, I ain't booty blue. Give me y'all power, the amazing crew. Everybody be a star like a fucking Jew. Keep a bitch, that's fine, never 69. Switch to the 64, she getting low. Yeah. Should I never know when it might take my life? So I party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Dominican, Armenian, Cuban, got hoes all tight, yeah. Party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Got hoes all tight. Party all year, party all month, party all week, all night, alright. Yeah. Ain't got no jury on, still I'm shining hard. Ain't got no bodyguard, walking solo through the mall. Just hit the post, know they see me, they like, there he go. They be like, there he go. School boys, there he go. Keeping like a motherfucking Seminole. Here we go, off probation, probably go to Mexico. First of all, can't find this in the store. This shit ain't for the low. Got my daughter swagging like her motherfucking daddy-o. Patio, what a motherfucking view. That be chin heads, bitch, I'm motherfucking kill. Motherfucker, yeah, fucking is my favorite word. Reason why I'm fucking her. She swallow my dick and draws, whatever occurs. I love that kitty cat, ass fat, going back. I can't believe you wiping that.
The language in the house. I'm pretty sure that they just said like every curse word in the book. Fuck, shit, this, that. Oh my god, that should be censored. We shouldn't play that for our viewers. What the hell? Our LA Talk Live listeners don't like that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm your host, Jennifer Tapiero, here chilling with the stars out here at StarCam Radio, holding it down at the LA Talk Live LAX airport location. You know what it is. And that was an up-and-coming rapper in the business. He has a potty mouth. Like, I thought I cursed when I rapped. But he raps a lot and curses a lot. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show. We have some really awesome people in the house. I want to introduce... You might have seen him all over the web, on YouTube, blogging away.
Yeah.
Let's welcome Joe Letts. How are you?
Good. Good to be here.
We also have a great producer in the house who's worked with a lot of big people, who has been award nominated. Can't tell you what it is because it's too many. You've worked with some really big talk show hosts, icons, TV legends. Let's welcome Tracy Finley.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
So I was having trouble pronouncing Joe's last name. I'm like, let's, lates, lots, loops, lates, lots, lacas.
I have heard it pronounced every which way.
Joe Lacas.
I like that.
Lacas.
Yeah. Lacas. Lacas what?
Lacas. That's like lacas. Jewish. We have that at my house on Passover. Jewish meals.
Oh.
Ever had lacas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You've had?
Absolutely. No, we celebrate Hanukkah. We're Catholic, but we celebrate Hanukkah.
You do? Tell me about that.
Well, my mom, she loves the
presents?
Jewish faith. Well, yeah, and presents too. So, so she celebrates Hanukkah and Christmas.
God, I want to be like your mom.
She's a Jew for Jesus. Yeah,
Jew for Jesus. I don't know what I am yet, but I'm going to start celebrating every holiday.
Why not?
You know, why not? Tracy, do you celebrate every holiday?
I try to. Yes.
Yeah, we celebrate Kwanzaa. Come on.
Isn't everyone Jewish? Like, Jesus was a Jew, so.
That's what my mom says. That's what my mom always says. Because I said, well, Mom, we're Christian because. And she was like, yeah, but he was Jewish, so are we.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
How was your holiday? Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy
2013.
Happy New Year.
First episode for StarCam. Actually, this is the second episode for 2013.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so that's to all our listeners out there. Shout out. Hello. But how was your holiday? What's going on? Tell us about everything that's happening in the new year for you guys.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I got to go back to Michigan to go visit my family, and so that was nice. And then I went up to Mammoth for New Year's.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a great way to spend New Year's Eve. And it was an 80s prom party.
So who was your date?
There was no official date. But
did you bring home a date? That's the question.
Well,
Did you?
I don't know.
Tracy, did he? Were you there?
No,
I wasn't
she
there.
No, I was so sad.
Tracy, what'd you do for New Year?
Let's see.
She's like, let me make up some crazy story.
No.
That makes it sound.
I actually got an interesting phone call from a friend who wanted me to go with him because that's a whole long story. A friend.
What happened?
Basically.
It sounds crazy.
I'm trying to keep up with you, girl. You're like a Kardashian.
Yeah.
Keep up right now.
Well,
like, what?
I got a call from a friend who was like, listen, I'm in a situation. One of my good friends' girlfriend wants to have sex with me. And I don't really want to go to this New Year's dinner by myself because they're not taking no for an answer. Will you go?
Mm-hmm.
I said no.
Well, the limo down to Long Beach.
I was like, a limo, Long Beach, I think I'm just going to stay in. So I just hung out with a girlfriend and her friend and drank some beers and then got an early night.
Aw, that's a good way to bring it in, though.
Yeah.
You know? Hang out with good friends.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
What did I do? I had a party.
Oh.
I had a party.
Nice.
My mom was there. It was so much fun.
Oh, your mom's wonderful.
It was
I love
really
her.
good.
I've fallen in love with her.
Have you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Every guy does. I mean,
let
me tell you about, actually, this is a perfect time to tell you their story, guys. So we're sitting in the dressing room, the green room, and my mom's there. And she walks in, and my mom has a Judashian butt. She's a huge ass.
She does.
And she does.
She does. I noticed it.
And there's an African American male there sitting, and he's like, "Damn, girl, why you gotta bring this ass up in here?" And she's like, "Well, I could have left it at home, but it follows me everywhere." So she starts having this like joke with him, and it starts taking it to like another weird level. And then like all of a sudden he's like, "Hey Jen, you mind if I hit on your mom real quick?" And I was like, "That's kind of weird. You're asking permission to hit on my mom." He's like, I want to do something real quick to her. And then he turns to my mom. He's like, "Do you mind if I spit game real quick?" But he meant to say spit game at you. But he's like, "Do you mind if I spit on you real quick?"
You're like, a little too much.
I was like, I don't want any guys spitting on me. Like, Like how?
Hey, you know, some people
yeah.
like that.
Some people like that.
Some people like that.
And then it started getting to a crazy, like he starts comparing spitting to others, and I was like, ew. I'm like, don't hit on my mom. He's like, well, tell her never to bring that ass up in here.
You're like, there's nothing I can do about that.
Oh my god. So it was very awkward. But have you ever experienced such a creepy pickup line?
Have you?
Oh, God.
Because that was kind of like, whoa. He's like, you mind if I spit game?
Well, you know, it's funny. Over the Christmas break, when I was visiting my mom, my sister, and I, we all went out to go to a bar. And so these two guys at the end, they were trying to pick up my mom and my sister, I think. And they said they were from out of town and all of this. They were using all these accents and everything. And then all of a sudden they left to go somewhere else. And so we were talking to the bartender, and he said, he was like, oh, yeah, they're regulars here. And we're like, oh, I'm like, oh gosh, they're trying to ask them like where to go and everything, what to do. And
is that a scam they do?
It was kind of weird to have my mom being picked up. I mean, she's still married. And
Like
so,
if she went home with a guy, would that bother you?
Well, she's married.
oh yeah, she's married. I mean,
What if she was
that'd be
single?
really odd.
Well, what if she was single?
Well, if she was single, no, she can have love too. But yeah, it would be really odd though. Yes, now it would.
Yeah,
wondering.
now you know how I feel.
I mean, listen, my dad he literally will pick up on women in front of me, and it's
really?
the weirdest thing. He will be like, ooh, she's hot. He'll just give that look, and I'm like, ooh, that's weird, real weird.
Is the look ever okay? I mean, is the
No.
look ever okay?
No,
Oh gosh, have you ever picked up somebody with your parents?
no,
No.
But my dad picked up on one of my girlfriends one time when we were dancing.
Oh. Well, I guess better than one of your boyfriends.
I guess I'm throwing him under the bus.
That would be really awkward. Dad's gay.
All of a sudden, you're like, oh, I just found out.
Oh.
Great way to find out. Thanks. Good way of breaking it to me. I have my mom do all my work, you know?
Oh.
Like, before I was in a relationship, I just, give them my mom's cell phone number.
Smart.
You know? And it's like, this is business. How can I help you? Like, she's the representative that, like, answers the phone. She's like, no, Jen's not taking any creepy callers right now. We'll get back to you.
And so if it's someone that you're interested in, do you give them your number, or do you still have them go through her?
Oh, well, my mom was the one that found my boyfriend practically. We met in the movie set. My mom stayed in touch with him, and she's like, oh, by the way, Jen has a radio show coming by, and came on by, and a year later, wifed me up. No, I'm not married yet, but we're wifed up.
Nice.
Wifed up.
Wow.
But she did the work for me. She approved, and,
Oh.
and then the one, years ago,
Well,
she
I
So
need
the first
your
part of
mom
the
then.
battle is over, so you don't have to really
introduced
have that.
him now
Yeah,
to the parents.
exactly.
It's better just have them meet the first day, get it over with, and then instead of being like, I'm going to meet my mom. She comes with me everywhere.
Right.
I love it. Oh gosh, yes. Well, there's an app that you can get. It's called Burner, and it'll give you any phone number that you want in any area code. And so, if you don't want to give out your real number, you give out this Burner. It's very minimum what the cost is, and it will actually ring and text your phone. So it changes the number of your phone.
It's like anonymous.
Wait, can I get that
Yeah.
information?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah, it's Burner. It's an app. Yeah.
I like that for
Love
pre-phone
that.
calls.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
Well, and they also say to use it if you're doing a Craigslist or something like that, if you're selling, because you don't want to give out your actual number, and so you can give out this fake number.
When does
and-
it ever work? When does it ever work that you give out your real number to a person on
No.
Craigslist and you end up with a huge career?
Yeah, you're right.
Never.
I don't think that ever
Ooh.
works. Does it work?
No.
Have you done Craigslist before?
I
mean,
never
even for-
have. I never have. I don't even know how to use it.
For work or for buying?
anything.
Like, I love Craigslist
You
for
do?
buying stuff.
No,
Like,
I'm
I'm the
afraid
queen.
of
I'm
it.
the queen.
Well, I worked in daytime for all those years, so there's the Craigslist murderers and everything.
That's
and
creepy.
So, no, so I'm scared of Craigslist. But
Well, it brings
I
us
hear
to a
there's
good
great
point.
things.
Brings us to a good point because it's a little creepy. And you have worked in daytime. You worked in the
have.
news too, right?
Yeah, I interned in news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us who you worked with.
Oh, who did I work
Who
with?
did you work
Who
with?
did I work for almost
Who did you
10
not-
years?
Yes, who did you work
Well, the hint is she has her own network right now.
Ellen?
Oh, no.
Wow.
No.
Oh my
Tyra?
God.
No, not Tyra.
What? Not Tyra?
No. Her name is Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey.
Nice.
Oprah Winfrey. I worked on her talk show for almost 10 years.
See, I would work for Oprah as a dog walker. Like, I don't even
No,
care. Like,
yeah.
I would do anything for Oprah.
No,
You
absolutely.
want me to walk your dog? Do you have a cat? I'll walk your cat. I don't even care.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it was without a doubt one of the most fantastic parts
What'd
of
you
my
do?
life. So I was one of the production managers for the show.
Ah, so you ran shit.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely. Yeah. I took care of all pre-production. I traveled the show. I went camping with Oprah and Gail. I went to Australia.
I love when she would do that.
Yeah.
I like when she comes
But
out
you
to
know, though, you start to pick up some of her traits.
Yeah.
Oprah-isms?
Yeah.
Oprah-isms. Because, you're there and you're seeing it, and you're around her all the time, and you're watching it all the time, and the next thing you know, you sound like Oprah, just when you're having a regular conversation.
Oh my God, that's something to be upset about.
No, I'm not complaining.
Like,
I loved it.
Hey, dude, did
And-
I ever tell you sound like Oprah?
Yeah, exactly.
No big deal.
And my favorite time there ever
Uh-huh.
was we got our new set. It was the last set that everyone saw. And so we had to do some test shows. And so they needed somebody to play a guest on the show. Did I show you that video?
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
And so they needed somebody to play a guest on the show. And so they asked me to play one of the guests. And I was one of we had this guest on before. And so now I was just playing a character. But it was a guy who was just overpowering his son to be a football star and all of that. And so I played talk show with Oprah.
Wow.
It was, and I was, God, I'd only
It
been
was
there
good.
probably 1 or 2
Whoa.
seasons at that point. So
High
it was
five.
without a doubt, high five.
High five. I feel like I should slap your hands right now. This is awesome.
No, it was, and
You
I
played talk show with Oprah?
I did. I have the DVD of it. I showed it to
Yeah,
Tracy.
we watched it. It was pretty good.
Oh my
It was fun. And
It
I
was
got-
like acting, actually. I mean,
was,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
playing talk show, but at the same time,
Right.
it was like
Yeah.
she was really wanted you in character,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
of the guest, and
Yeah.
she was really
She was engaged.
She
and
was
she
engaged.
Was laughing, and then I played. So then I stayed on for a couple more segments, and I played Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and that was fun.
Wow.
I changed my outfit for her and stuff. She was like, "Oh, I love it." And I was like, "Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I know." So
That's
yeah,
were you
that's-
Oprah's BFF?
No.
Does she have a BFF?
Well, yeah, her name's Gail King.
No, but she must have other ones. Like, does Oprah have Facebook friends? Like, I would love to be her Facebook friend.
Yeah, no, she does.
Like,
And
actually,
she's on
like, talk to
Twitter
them.
and on Instagram too. Yeah.
She does all her own social media, right?
Oh, yeah.
For the most part,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, Oprah
far
to me
as
is like
I know.
Santa. Like, I've written so many letters, and like I haven't like received my toys.
Yeah.
Come on, where's my
Oh,
holiday gift?
Sometimes it was like having Santa right there all the
wow.
time.
What were
Yeah.
some gifts that Oprah gave to you?
Oh gosh. She did so many wonderful things for us that
Yeah.
it was just
What
I
about
mean,
the
it was
cruise? Didn't she
fantastic.
take you and
Well,
your
yeah,
family
I mean,
on
she
a
took
cruise?
Yeah, well, she took
What?
first one year she took us so here's the thing. Here's one of the best parts is that a few years prior she took us all to Hawaii. When I say every staff member, no matter what position you had, from the very top to the very bottom, and everyone got to go and their families. And if you didn't have a family or if you were single, you could bring one guest.
Or Oprah buys you a family. She's like,
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
like, if you don't have a family, I'll buy
It's
you
okay.
one.
You can have whatever.
I'll put it
Yes.
together.
Yes.
I have a school, and I can put a daughter
Exactly.
for you.
Yeah. So she took us all, and then 2 years later, she took us all on a Mediterranean cruise.
Oh my God, you're
for
showing
2 weeks.
off at this
2
point.
weeks.
I'm like,
No, you asked.
No, I know.
You asked. You asked. And so, yeah. I mean, everything included. Everything.
Drinks
Yeah,
included.
yeah.
That means
Uh-huh.
massages included, like at the spa and stuff,
Yeah.
facials.
Oh yeah, everything.
Oh my God,
God.
her office, the office where you guys work, was amazing. I mean, you walk in and it's like there's a full I can't even say it's a kitchen. It's like cafeteria,
The cafe. Well,
like
yeah,
a cafe.
well, we call it
cafe,
cafe.
Like, I mean, but it's like
Is there
a
Starbucks
chef,
in there?
It's right across the street.
a
So.
gym. You had a gym,
We had a gym
massage,
there,
like everything.
A spa.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It was the
Wow.
time of my life.
It was like
Absolutely.
a castle, basically.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
any of her homes?
No,
Oprah's
I've never
house?
been to any of her homes.
I've always like wondered, like, what is
No.
Oprah like? Can you imagine like somebody like Oprah? Like, what do you have? Does your toilet do you have toilet paper made of money? Like, do you have, like everything is made of diamonds?
Those gold toilet seats are real nice.
I can imagine if you're that rich and that
Yeah.
successful, you do sit on golden toilets.
A golden throne, literally.
I think she has a bidet. I remember her. I don't know for sure.
You've been
but
to her house?
No, but
Oh.
I remember her.
I'm like, wait, how did you go to her house?
How did
I
Tracy
didn't.
get in?
Wait.
I think I
God.
remember her talking about it. I could be all wrong. I mean,
She like.
I'm not that credible.
You're like,
but
one day I was
I think I remember a bidet and a heated toilet seat conversation.
You're like, one day I was listening in on Oprah and I heard
Yeah,
you
yeah.
talking about the bidet.
Someone was talking to her while I was like snooping.
Yeah. But daytime is fun. Daytime is a lot of fun. It's a
Wow.
great thing to be a part of. Yeah. It was
I love
excellent.
I love daytime. That's
Yeah.
why, I study daytime shows.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, of
I've been
course.
watching daytime since I was 2.
Oh,
I mean,
me
I
too.
truly have, and I have to tell you, that's why when the show ended, I decided to leave. It was a very tough decision for me, but I wanted to do, because of her inspiration musician, and because I had done, all of that with her, that was a dream come true, that I wanted to do my own stuff. And so, now I freelance produce, and then I do the website and the YouTube and all of that. And I do it all because of her. And I take my talk show experience and then use that to do my own stuff.
So now that's why you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I hired you. Maybe. You never know.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm pretty excited. It's been fun. We're gonna have a lot of random people stopping by today. Are you down for a
Oh my God!
It's like the messed up
It's already
view.
been kind of fun.
It's like the screwed up view. It's like it's all screwed up. Everything's effed up on the show.
It's not bad. It's good to have sort of that diverse perspective.
Different opinion.
Yeah.
One of my other favorite shows is Wendy Williams.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Okay, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, let's see your best Wendy Williams impersonation.
Ooh,
I love Wendy.
I do too.
She keeps it real. This is
I was on
StarCam
her
Radio.
show, too.
You on Wendy Williams? Oh my God! Now you're on my show.
You on your show? When were you on Wendy Williams?
Yeah. Usually I be smoking weed on the intro, but I'm drinking water. It's cabin fever. Sick. And I'm not gonna tell you again. Stay the hell away from my woman. Taylor gang niggas think you can do whatever you want. Caught me one for my old girl. You think she my newest bitch, she my old girl. Khalifa, a younger nigga who handle his. Hoes get in my car, ask what the channel is. Bullshit, look that up my nigga. I handle biz. On fire, like a candle is. Niggas be dressing off the mannequin. And I get fresh like where them cameras is. Better yet, sandwiches, bad bitch, Spanish rants. Could've been the president, rather be the man of stand. Yeah. Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions.
I'm in the hood, off in something that's corner surfing. Floating on water, my trunk is waving, I'm corner surfing. Blowing faces, I'm shitting on them diamond invested. Time is money, peep the wrist, bitch, my time is invested. I'm still the king and I'm thugged out. Any block in the club, I flood it out. I ain't the one for competition, I'ma blow it out. I'm going hard, I don't ever plan on going out. I get money, probably something you don't know about. I stunned hard, you was sweating, I was showing out. Until we get on my gun, man, I'ma throw them out. And back throwing these foes that I was rolling out. When I'm in this machine, convert the top. Tell them if the sky's the limit. With a foreign freak, she got a face in my lap so thick, you would think she was high.
Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions.
Shrimp steak, liquor, and pasta. Real shit, boy. These niggas imposters. They deserve an Oscar. Kevin Costner. Oh my gosh, sure. I got this and that and everything I want, like I got a hostage. Yeah, counting 7 digits. No wonder why the money calling. Got your bitch panties, Niagara falling. Dollars come like I'm fucking the bank. I told them I could, they told me I can't. They want me to trip when I duck in the paint. I'm popping champagne and I'm puffing on dang. Shining hard. Boy, these niggas gotta see me. My dick hard. Your bitch is easy.
Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. Now when I get paid, my checks be looking like phone numbers. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking millions. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. Time is money, so I went and bought a Rolex. I'm talking millions, nigga, I'm talking.
Welcome back, everybody. What's going down? It's your girl JT in the house, Jennifer Tapiero, rocking the house. We are out here at the LA Talk Live studio. right by LAX Airport. By the way, make sure you guys are hitting me up on Instagram and Facebook and following me. First, we'll start off with Facebook. It's Jennifer Tapiero. Then Twitter, it's same thing, at Jennifer Tapiero. And then Instagram, it's Radio Girl, Jen Tapiero. I need followers. At this point, I will pay for them. Like, I will pay people off.
I thought about doing that.
Oh, I'm going to Bangladesh.
Twitter, I have a harder time getting.
Well, you can pay for them.
I don't
you can
know
find
what.
You
them now.
can, and actually, I've
you
had a
buy
couple.
yours?
No, but I've had a couple clients where because I do some branding for
Right.
clients and stuff. So, that's kind of one angle to go. You can pay for it, but I think that people are starting to really, read through that. I think that it's a slow.
So people can be like, fake followers.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it, because I was like, I don't want people to think that I just have these fake followers.
Yeah, that's
on
the
there.
thing. I think it's like good if you like build a strong foundation and then maybe throw some of the fake followers in there just to enhance it up a little bit. But I wouldn't
that.
start there.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have more stalkers than followers. It
Right,
should be
right.
like Twitter. How many stalkers? Because like half the followers that do follow me are like creepy, so I have to get rid of the followers. And then I'm narrowing it down, and I have this block list on my Facebook that's like 45 people.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Oh,
I've
wow.
blocked about 40 people already.
Oh,
And
wow.
how do they stalk you? Is it just that they're nonstop?
This is a while ago. I mean, now that I have a boyfriend and people think my profile is my boyfriend's Facebook, so people don't think it's mine anymore. It's all about him, But before, I would get these creepy messages, and it happened to be from the region of Australia, Mexico, and
Wow.
I think it was Canada or something. They kept sending me these really weird messages and be like, "Oh, your biggest hi, I'm your biggest listener or fan. Looks like you're living the life lucky. My life sucks." And then I'm like, and like stuff like that. And it became like creepy,
Wow.
And then I would go to check out their profile, and it'd be like a creepy like guy like dead on the just like creepy stuff. I'm like, oh my God, you can be a mass murderer right now.
Yeah. So I guess the real question is, how do you build fans that are not creepy and crazy?
Yeah, and with people bullying nowadays on the internet, it's hard to
that's
really
the saddest.
decipher. Are you fans, haters, listeners? What are you? Some of your followers on Twitter sometimes end up to be your biggest enemy. Have you seen some of the? I don't know if you guys are big on Twitter,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian,
Yep.
people send them death threats more than
Wow.
Oh,
once.
no, absolutely. Yes,
Wow.
they do all
Yeah.
the time. Absolutely.
It's awful, and the
Wow.
fact
Yeah.
that people have to deal with this because they're, it's
Well, and you have to
part
watch
of the brand.
Yeah, and you have to watch where you post too, because they can now see where you live. Where you live. That just happened to a news anchor just recently. She was tweeting from her house, and for the election, and she was tweeting, and then if you looked, it showed exactly where she lived in
Like
New
it was
York.
a pin drop on her map.
Yes, exactly,
Wow.
because you have to take off location services, but then you still sometimes want to tweet, and
Right,
it
and-
becomes such scary.
So
though.
how do you balance it? That's like a good question to everybody out there because
Yeah.
a while ago I went on a show called Jane Velez Mitchell on HLN to talk about cyberbullying because I work for StarCam, which is an internet celebrity social network where celebrities can interact with their fans and talk with your favorite, with your favorite celebrity. So I went on there because a lot of cyberbullying has been going on, and what you have to do is try to like separate between like, being on there, what's too much,
Right,
what's
right.
balancing for the young generation. Your kids are going on Facebook. People are 11 years
Oh my
old on
gosh.
Facebook.
It's like, how do you, like, at what point do you take their threat serious or not? I mean,
And they're learning crazy things. I
Yeah.
just know of some people and that their child is just learning things
Google.
from the internet that is just not right at all.
Because you can Google questions. I mean, I remember they used to do AskJeeves.com. I
Oh,
used to be
yeah.
like,
Yes.
Jeeves, blah, blah, blah. I can't, if I couldn't ask my mom the question, Jeeves, how can I drink, alcohol? Stupid
Yeah.
thing. But people, I
How
think,
do I make a fake ID?
how do they get fired? Joe? Obviously, I think I Googled that also.
It's been a long, long time ago, though.
Not that long ago.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's
Last
a
week.
really good topic, how to balance with it. Like keep your
Yeah.
fans, but you don't want to have haters on there, and it's like
it's interesting.
scary. Don't show too much because it's too personal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I talk, I'm fascinated by some people really take it personal when someone's like, beating them up online. And I don't know.
Would you care, Tracy?
I not really.
No.
I mean, I guess unless it started to really become like serious, like I'm gonna kill you and your family. But
I think it would hurt my feelings, though. I really do. I really do
Well,
think it
depends
would hurt
what
my
it is.
feelings.
I don't know you. I don't care. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it depends what it is. Like you're saying,
Yeah.
like it depends if they're like, I fucking hate your face, or
Yeah.
like I don't like you, you're ugly,
Right.
or like I was cyberbullied when I was in high school, and I had a girl threaten me and all of my friends.
Right.
And it got very serious. The cops had to come in and take my computer, and
Really?
in 24 hours they found out who this girl was, and it happened to be a girl that was sitting in my my art class.
wow.
The girl I'm sitting next to. Never thought in a million years, but she was obsessed with me and my friends, and she said to me, you know, while I was on AIM, which was so cool back in the day, blah 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 blah. I wrote this whole thing, and she said, I'm gonna reenact Columbine on all of you and your friends.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Oh,
And then that's when I told my mom.
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
And it
That's
was
serious.
it was very serious. My mom was
Gosh.
dating a cop at the time,
Oh.
and
Smart.
Well, that works out well.
you know, little goes a long way. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Anyway. So we got her in trouble. She got kicked out of school.
Wow.
But let's say you're a celebrity, right? And you have
Right.
10 of those girls that are bullying you like I was in high school. How do you find them? Is Kim Kardashian going to the cops every time she gets a I hope you get hit by a tree message, you know? I mean, by a truck?
Yeah, that's tough. It's hard.
But they are. You know, one thing I did learn, you know, just from being around celebrities and everything, is
Yeah.
that they are still
Protected.
people.
They're
Well,
still
no, they're still
people.
people. They're still
Yeah.
people. They still have feelings. They
Right.
still get their feelings hurt.
by that.
And even though, you know, you try to have a tough skin or what have you, I
Sometimes
mean,
it's just-
yeah, it's too much. And that's why I say I would be really hurt if somebody said nasty things about me on the internet.
Isn't it like WWOD? What would Oprah do?
Oh.
Oprah, what would you do in this situation? Call her.
I guess if people were calling me fat or something, then I would probably be like sad about that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm gonna go hit the gym now.
Or come to me and say, "Am I really?"
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you think is the best advice? If there's people out there that are on Twitter and people are saying nasty things to them, or on Facebook, nasty comments, just ignore it? Or do you think with this it's
here's the
serious,
thing,
you just
though.
tell somebody?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing, though. It's easier said than done to
Mm-hmm.
just ignore it because your feelings are hurt. So you have to really see. I think that you really have to see what is it really being said and everything, and then tell somebody. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
If it's serious, and you know, if you're still in high school or you're in college, then you know, I would definitely take it to the proper authorities.
I am glad that any of this didn't exist when I was in high school
my
or
God.
even college. Really.
That or reality television.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
No. It was the only
How
thing
come?
was
I would have been all.
Not really.
I would have been all Big Brother. I'd have been a disaster. 20 years old.
Yeah, but all we had was Real World. That's all we really had.
Yeah,
And
Real
I
World.
did want to try out for Real World. I tried out once, and it was some weird thing audition. It was in Chicago, and so I think I was just gonna have the cutoff age. It was like 24 or whatever, and I'm like, oh, let's just go. And so I went, and it was a lame audition process, but I'm glad now, looking back all these years later, I'm glad that did not work out. I'm glad that some of my life is private.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel the same.
I have to say a little insight into Joe.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is that yes?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it would have probably. It's probably a good thing because anytime you go out with Joe,
Wait,
like,
what is she
it's
trying
good
to say?
times. But if you were single, he's constantly trying to set me up with 20-year-olds.
No.
Or 21.
That's okay.
Right. I hope they get into the
Do you
bar
like
legally.
younger? Do you like younger?
No, it's not. No, I don't.
I like
necessarily-
younger.
You
My
do?
boyfriend's younger than me.
Oh.
Only a few years, but I love it
okay.
that way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I love it that way.
You do? How
I
come?
love
I think younger's hotter,
best.
but you know,
Really?
whatever.
He's so
funny.
hot. I have this hot younger boyfriend. So hot.
but
I'm in love with him.
you're so young.
I know, but and people are like, "Oh my God, who's younger?" I'm like, and they're like, "You look younger." I'm like, "See," and like we like compete.
Well, I'm always glad
That's
that.
funny.
No, I'm
yes.
just kidding.
Well, when I was
cares,
when I was in my 20s, I would never date anyone younger than me. And then now that I'm a little bit older, I'm like, I totally get it.
So do you want to
And
date
she
older
finds
now?
these younger on
Yeah.
her own. It's
I don't
not
even
just
try.
me.
Like all of a sudden, it's like 10 years younger, 12 years younger.
What's the youngest? Who is the youngest guy that's
God.
has ever hit on you?
Hit on me?
Oh.
Well, Trace, you looked really young though. The thing is though, like you look really young.
He was 23,
okay.
and I was 39. And it was Joe.
Right.
the only person that
And he-
whistled was my mom.
And he didn't know. He didn't know. I thought
I
he
hooked them up.
He didn't know we didn't know how old each other were, and I was just like, Joe, stop. Like, what?
Oh, but
I
he
thought he was
so
like in his late 20s. And then we exchanged numbers, and once we started talking, of course, like, I don't want to be the one like, how old are you? And then he was like talking about college. I was just
football games,
living at home with mom. And
you
then
about to ask you to the college, to the prom.
I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Tracy, if you never went to prom, you could have went with him that night.
Yeah, exactly, right?
The first day, she's like, can you come with me to this prom date?
So here's the thing. So I want to ask you girls this.
Yes.
What if, just hypothetically, if one of your friends was dating somebody that was much younger, let's say somebody that was going to invite them to the prom, what would you say to that person?
I would totally go.
You would?
Really?
Oh my God, Justin Timberlake got invited to that Merin asked him to the ball.
That's
true.
true.
Did he go?
I think
Mila
some of those other
Kunis,
people.
too.
Yeah, but what if they start dating?
Like a younger,
Whoa.
under 18 or over 18?
Under 18.
Oh.
You brought us
I
to
know.
prom.
Like, how do you
Chaperone?
bring that? Like, how do you say something to a friend like that?
Yeah, that you're
Like
dating someone too young.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm doing a middle schooler. How do you feel about
Ooh.
Just break it to him like
Oh
that.
God! Oh, all I remember about middle school, is that everyone smelled weird. That's
Really?
all I remember. Yeah.
Oh my
Blech.
God. Listen, middle school,
Ugh.
high school, not good and bad. It's
I just
not
remember
happening.
hugging.
God.
Only
How do you
remember.
know?
I'm just saying, I can only assume.
No, I know what you mean though. Like I don't remember
Yeah.
any relationship. Like I don't remember, and even if I like hugged you or like held your hand, I'm like, who are you? Like I don't remember that.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
middle school.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Everything's
so,
in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so 2012.
God.
That's so in the past.
2012.
That was such a long time ago.
Oh, it
Feels like a
was.
long time ago.
It does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, I have a question for you guys. If you knew one of your friends was being cheated on, would you tell them? We're not talking about it right now, though. But when we come back, we're going to talk about it. And we have our phone number for you guys, so you can call us up live on the air, 323-247-7443. You know, since we have a male in the room,
Mm-hmm.
we have a male perspective, the men's room. So we're going to have, some people call in for your advice. I love to hear the men's perspective
Yeah,
from the guy's point of view.
Yeah, who worked in daytime?
Who worked in
Yeah.
daytime.
I know more
And
about
Tracy
women.
has worked in daytime and nighttime and no time and everything.
Anytime,
And Big
anytime.
Redneck
Working it all.
vacation time.
Has she
Anytime.
ever?
She vacations with the rednecks.
How was the porn? That's what I want to know.
I never, what?
I don't know what I was talking about. We'll be right back. This is StarCam Radio.
Not so crazy, dominant nose. It just paid cash for a Rolls Royce. A true trap nigga, I don't sold everything. Trouble man, hustle gang, go everything. I say trouble man, hustle gang, go everything.
Now we on the dome. Big face rolling, take up half my arm. 911 with the Gabby top. All gold scales, my magic box. Got the song. My new. Give me 30 minutes, I'll be right with you. Got the heart. My new. Let me whip this here, I get it right to you. Damn. Turned up. Think the knob is broken, I don't give a fuck. Damn. The streets dry as hell, this work high as fool. You want what? Do take it easy, man. Should I pay less for a pay easy, man? All I wanna know if I'm a bounce for her. Talking me to death like I'm a counselor. Pop the Molly, I'm guessing. But if she throwing them, I'm catching. 2, 2, 3 with the silencer. Rock that with the flies first. All gold like Montana. It's all in my phantom. Rolling, young to kill the gold remix. A nigga don't like it, goddamn it. Young.
Gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just 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 watch. Gold all in my chain, gold all in my ring, gold all in my watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Even all on my hat. Sneaking all on my hat. Hit you got all my chains on, so that's gold all on her back. Gold all on my watch. So big it's like a clock. Some people wear box fur on the source cover. I wear box. This for all the DJs that got this on replay. I celebrate on eBay, then I celebrate. Several bitches in every state. I'm in Miami with Wayne trying to skate. My family straight. Ayo, ho, about to have a villa late. I
001, we did it 68. My nigga, been red bottom, top bottom, brown, I'm smoking strong. My nigga, I'm on live, not Bobby Brown. That south side up in here. Okay, spell south with an M. M stand for fuck y'all if you ain't fucking with my set. Fuck with me and I'm bustin'. Fuck with me and I'm bustin'. Every time you see me, think about what it would be if I ain't do nothing. Damn right, I'm stuntin'. Damn right, I'm stylin'. Just got a girl chauffeur and we on a motorcycle and she driving. This Versace, that Versace, this Versace too. I got killers watching, niggas watching, bitches watching me too. See, I'm on lean, on loud, and I got my own lane. You need to mind your own business. It's 2 Chainz and Trinidad.
Jang, all in my chain.
Your chicks is so thirsty. I'm in that juicy limbo with your girl, she tryna turn me. Lamborghini Mercy. Your chicks is so thirsty. I'm in that juicy limbo with your girl, she tryna jerk me. Lamborghini Mercy. Your chicks is so thirsty. I'm in that juicy limbo with your girl, she tryna jerk me. Lamborghini Mercy. Your chicks is so thirsty. I'm in that juicy limbo with your girl, she tryna jerk me.
Drop it to the floor, make that ass shake. Whoa, make the ground move, that's an ass quake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Roll my weed on it, that's an ass trait. Say hey, don't we do this every day? I worked them long nights to get a payday. Finally got paid, now I need shade and a vacate. That nigga still hating, so much hate, I need a AK. Now we out in Perry, yeah, I'm permeating. White girls politicking, that's that Sarah Palin. Yeah, getting hot, Californicating. I give her that D, cause that's why I was born and raised in.
Okay, Lamborghini Mercy. Your chicks, she so thirsty.
Woo! Hey guys, welcome to StarCam Radio. For our listeners, thanks for listening to StarCam Radio. For all our people watching us all over the world right now, shout out to New York Talk Live.
Yes.
Shout out to Miami Talk Live. Shout out to everybody out there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. We have a huge panel right now. We have Joe in the house.
That's right.
Joe, who's worked with a lot of big people like Oprah.
Yep.
And what's your website, Joe, so we can be make sure we're checking it out, we're blogging with you, we're checking out your videos.
So the blog is joeonthegotheblog.com.
Ooh, love
and
it.
then the YouTube is Not Your Average Joe
Ooh, love that
007.
Love it, 007.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. So we're going to check you out. We're going to follow you.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm going to follow you home, okay?
Excellent.
Awesome. Because you work with Oprah. I'm following you. We also have a beauty expert in the house who has worked with celebrities. She's been seen on television. She's been seen on the go helping celebrities with beauty because a lot of people struggle. We have Merin in the house.
Woo! So happy to be here.
So happy to have you. And we also have Tracy Finley, who has worked in daytime, has worked with a lot of big networks, a lot of big major celebrities and television stars. We have Tracy Finley. Woo-hoo! So look at my panel. I have the best panel ever, don't I? I have the best panel. So before the break, the question was, and the topic was, if you found out that your friend, spouse, was cheating on them, would you tell them? What do you think? I think Tracy feels like a rapper right now. She's like, turn my bass in my headphones. Yeah, exactly. Turn like, I can't handle this.
It depends.
All this hip hop music.
How close is the friend? You know, and it's sort of like, did you see it? Do you have pictures of it?
Is there proof? I think that's a very good point. Is there proof?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're going to decide.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say we just kind of like heard about it. It was just kind of he say, she say.
I wouldn't do it right away.
What do you think,
Unless
Ann?
I knew there was.
Okay, so is this, what's the question? Is it...
So let's say, like, you found out that my boyfriend was cheating on me. Would you tell me?
Oh, well, you know, this came up the other night because we were talking about these websites where, you know, people can just post stuff. You know,
liars.
Like don't date blah blah blah, because I went out with them and they said one thing but they really meant another, and you know, this poor person.
So you can basically, it's like you can basically make fun of whoever you dated.
Well, I mean, you know, there are a lot of crazy people out there, and so like a lot of people, both men and women, maybe get the wrong idea.
And now when they feel spurned, they can just post something. They can be like, "Oh, don't date Anne Merin because, one time she said that I got the impression she really liked me, and then it turned out she didn't, and so she's a bitch."
The question is this the website?
You don't know if it's true or not.
Is this the website Taylor Swift is going on? all her lyrics end up on the website, and she's like, "I hate you, Jake Gyllenhaal. This one, that one, that one." And then she puts it all together into a song. Probably.
I think Taylor Swift must be stopped.
She has to be stopped. I'm sick of her, to be honest. I'm calling her out.
No, I mean, she must be stopped because she keeps going out with people, falling in love with them in like a week.
Yes.
And then breaking up with them. I can't take it.
Who is she dating now? Harry Styles, and they just broke up, and now she's moving into the new ex's neighborhood. It's like, come on, we get it. You're beautiful. You can write songs. You played the guitar. You've won awards. We know all of this.
How about some me time, Taylor?
Yeah. It's like, I think Taylor should take time to just focus on herself.
So then she gets mad at herself and makes a song that she's like,
well, what do you guys think?
Up with herself.
Yeah, she's like,
I know, but I do like those songs though. I have to admit, I like it when she breaks up with somebody. They're good songs afterwards.
But it's like Miley. What pisses me off is that Miley Cyrus nowadays is being portrayed as this whore. She's engaged. She's wearing skanky clothing. She's a whore. But Taylor Swift is with 9 boyfriends in 6 weeks, and it's seen all over E! Channel. And she's the innocent Taylor. Oh, I just won this award. Thank you so much. And Miley's the whore. It pisses me off because the fact that Miley,
double standard.
Double standard. That bothers me.
So you think that maybe Taylor Swift is just a slut and she just says oh my God, I was so in love with him, but really she was like, oh yeah, I was just really just using him. I just wanted to have sex with him, and I acted all upset about it.
But see, I wonder, is she really having sex with them? Is the question? Or do you think she's not?
Oh no, she's definitely.
Well,
having
what do
sex
you guys
with
think?
people.
I mean, you go through a few boyfriends like that. Is it because is she doing something wrong, or is it the celebrities that she's choosing to date?
I think she's young. She's young. She's allowed to go through a lot of relationships.
But
it's okay. Oh well, come on. It's okay.
It's been like 20.
Yeah,
a lot. Come on,
in like 18 months.
Let's go around and talk about all the guys that she has dated. We have Jake Gyllenhaal.
Right.
John Mayer. Did she date John Mayer?
Yeah. Harry Styles.
That Kennedy kid.
The Kennedy kid. She moved into his neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's like
moved into his neighborhood. It's just like wow. He lives like in a normal neighborhood. It's like his neighborhood is like
an estate.
Hey, I'm just gonna buy the estate next door.
I'm gonna buy a shore house in the Kennedy's neighborhood.
Right. I'm gonna buy the compound next door.
Oh, she dated a Jonas Brother.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I think what happens is that, maybe these guys are really interested in her and intrigued by her, and then they are with her for like a period of time and realize how boring she is, and then they're like, I'm keeping it moving.
I have this other theory that a 22-year-old should never have her own plane, because I think that is the issue, right? Because she's like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Like, I'll just fly over and see you, or like, hey.
I'll fly to France in an hour.
Right, so there's no excuse. Like, she gets these people to go out with them. She can be wherever they are. She can have them go wherever she is. So it's this like hot, fast,
It's like booty call, like on level 10.
Right.
I mean, that's insane.
That poor pilot.
She's more clingy.
She like has stops off at different places. John.
She has like different zip codes.
Yeah,
that's right.
She's like, pilot, take me to the next Kennedy.
That's right. Yeah.
And I didn't mean JFK.
Right. Ooh, that was good, Trace. That's right.
That's probably the best thing that you said on our
I
show.
know.
Yes, I got one in. That was really funny. But she just hops on a flight at LAX and she stops off at all for boy toys.
No, it's true. And I think when the weather's bad and she can't fly, like is like the only time she's not out, trying to get one of these guys.
Hey, I don't hate.
Right. Luckily, most 22-year-olds don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't hate on that, but I think she needs to take some me time and travel the world a little bit. Stop being so clingy and jumping in so fast. Immediately hand holding Harry. They're in the park, Central Park. They're in love. He's proposing. It's like relax. They're having fun.
Yeah, just don't hold their hand. Right, hold other stuff, but just
don't
hold the hand.
Hold other stuff.
Well, I don't know what they're doing on the plane, but
when you're holding a hand in a picture, they're all of a sudden they're in love. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The point I'm making is that when you hold somebody's hand on camera, especially, right, walking through Central Park, like, how long does... I didn't hold my boyfriend's hand like a week after knowing him.
God,
you know what I mean?
That's a slut. You did it?
Oh, I hold Tracy's hand all the time. God.
We don't make out though.
Nah,
I didn't-
once.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
It was at the Rooster Fish.
Taylor Swift's like, I don't hold hands. I only hold penises. She's
Oh God.
No, that's exactly.
Funny.
She's like, those people don't last. That
I'm
doesn't
sure she
last.
holds those too.
I don't do that. I don't
She
do that.
holds on like for dear life, and that's the problem. Then they're like, please God, let go.
Your nails. You're in too deep.
It's a vice grip.
And that's what she sings about when she's in too deep. She's like
Right.
grabbing onto their balls. About to, you break up with me, I rip them off.
Yeah, I do have to say, okay, but you know, any 22-year-old, I think that had their own jet plane would be in the same situation, which is why she should be taken away. Taylor Swift, I have to say, she is
Confiscate the plane.
It's true. She gets prettier. She gets prettier every year.
Every music video.
Yeah.
Seriously. And
She really does.
She
She
hate
is.
her because she is beautiful and she is
Oh,
talented.
yeah.
Right.
But she needs to get the man situation intact.
Yeah.
You know?
Stop talking about it.
I can really see her and John Mayer together because I've just heard so many things like
Oh.
about John Mayer.
Well,
in
John's
terms
with
of,
Katie
like
now.
that how freaky he is. Kate Holmes.
No, Katy Perry.
Oh.
Which I think they're a great match for each other.
Oh,
I think it's
interesting.
an even, you know, they're on each other's level.
I hear he's a freaky deek.
And
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 the
Katy
problem
Perry's
is what?
and Katy Perry's first song, "I Kissed a Girl," so they're perfect.
right,
together.
yeah,
Two whores in one.
Right.
You know, now they're getting on to like Kim and Kanye. Kim Kardashian is having a baby.
Stop it.
She is. Hello, keep up with the
I
Kardashians.
really did know that. You didn't know that?
Honestly, I
was kidding.
I think I read it somewhere, but I just didn't believe
What?
it.
Kim Ye? Kim's having a baby. When I say Kim Ye, it sounds like she's
Kanye?
having an Asian
Kim Ye.
baby. Kim Ye. Baby.
Kim Ye!
Watching you color, Kim Ye.
Kim Ye! And now, like,
crazy.
her stomach and her butt are gonna, like, you know.
Yeah, she has
right.
an ass on her, like her, yeah.
Right.
That's
She's
gonna
gonna have an
even
ass
right
on
out.
each side.
That baby's gonna have a sex tape. It's all gonna be.
The baby's not gonna know where to go in there. It's like, should I go stay in the stomach? But there's this whole other room back here. It's roomier.
The baby's gonna be famous for its birth tape versus its sex tape.
That's good.
Vivid's
That's
gonna be
good,
on that
yeah.
one.
Oh,
my
man.
God! What do you think about that? Kim's having Kanye West's
I thought it was a PR relationship until, you know, she got pregnant.
baby. Well, now she's.
Wow.
Well, what do you guys think? Kim's
Yeah.
finally
I don't
pregnant.
know, like when you get oh, never mind. I was
Wait,
like,
what?
I mean,
Is there something you have to
are
tell
they?
us?
No, are they together or?
Oh, yeah.
Well, at some point.
I mean, are they engaged?
Yeah.
I mean,
No. Oh, Tracy,
like how
engaged.
serious
Why do you have
is
to do
it?
that?
I don't know. I was trying
Ah.
to veer another direction.
No.
I think it's great. To be honest, I feel like this is perfect for Kim. She's about to be, 33.
Right.
She's been on the air for almost 6 years. She signed up for a few more seasons. I mean, it's going to give her so much more press, and everyone's talking about it, that her pictures are going to be worth maybe more than Kate Middleton's
Yeah.
baby.
Wow.
Well, I love that. I love how they're talking about either Kate Middleton, they're talking about Jessica Simpson,
Right.
or they're talking about
Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. Thank you.
everyone's talking-
Yeah. It's the three that. Which one's going to be the most popular out of all of them?
But do you think she did on purpose? She's like, Kate Middleton's pregnant. Come on, Kim, you prove it. Come, faster, come.
Maybe she got pregnant because she's,
Has to keep up with the
wanting to
Middletons.
keep up. I mean,
Yeah.
now she needs, a baby spinoff.
But it's relevant, though. Snooki's
It
just had
is.
this baby now. She's got the spin-off. It's a great way for these reality stars to keep around a career. It's like, birth another child.
Well, she's that new show coming out. Like, she and her sister are taking Miami. First of all, can they just stop taking cities? Because I'd like to actually go to.
They're like Oprah already. They're taking all the cities. They're naming islands.
Well, they're taking all the cities away. I'd like to go to some of these cities. So anyway, do you think now she's going to be taking, Miami with her sister? So what does that mean? Like, she's going to be like, I can't drink.
No, Kanye West shows up. He's like, what's up, Miami? We had the best city of all time. He literally physically takes Miami off the map. Like he did to Taylor Swift.
Right. or like it's going to be dull because she's going to be like, well, I guess I could go to a club, or Kanye, can you just go get me some Chinese food and we're just going to sit here and watch movies. It's going to be dull.
Listen,
don't you think?
I mean, it's very fascinating because I work for Ryan Seacrest's company producing docu-reality, very same style as the Kardashians. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they kind of produce with her around that.
I
Especially
love
if
them.
she's like, I'm not feeling like going out today.
Yeah. Well, she can't drink.
Which happens.
You know, she can't drink. She can't really party. But I think it puts
She can hold Midori. You know, she can hold the drink.
Right.
Like everything.
And Kanye's not. I mean, do you think he'd be in the show? Like,
Oh yeah. Well, this is what I know we're gonna see.
Okay.
And I don't know for sure.
The
but,
scoop.
But I don't know.
Tracy's got the inside scoop.
I'm just telling you from producer standpoint, not because I know for sure. But you're gonna see some Lamaze classes, probably her and Kanye doing Lamaze, maybe some baby yoga.
Does the baby do yoga?
Pregnancy yoga, like couples yoga. That's probably a segment they'll try to make happen.
Oh, right.
Let's see. Decorating the baby's room, or
moving into another house.
Don't you think it's like the whole, she'll be like, oh, I'm getting so fat, or, the whole sort of like transition
when they reveal that
from
she's
being, like this, because she's always in bikinis and she's like basically a sex symbol. And it's like, how do you balance that now with being, pregnant and, all that changes in your body and all
Demi Moore did it.
I was just going to say, yeah, she's going to probably make it sexy like Demi Moore.
Yeah, most kids and families have home videos. She's like, well, sweetie, I have a sex video. We're going to show everybody right now.
This is where you were conceived.
Yeah.
It's on the internet.
Ray J, you're like, oh, that wasn't the dad.
How about if her new video is like her birthing video and like people have to pay for that? It's like, ooh.
And here's this.
It's not
people
this,
probably
it's not
would
the video.
though.
And that's what I'm saying.
Would, yeah.
Everyone wants to know what are the Kardashians going to do next.
Oh.
Well,
they are reproducing, so it's like we were talking about the Wayans brothers. So now they're, they're basically they're creating the next line. Kardashians. Yeah, the next generation.
I should do that. Like in a few years.
Yeah, hurry up.
It's like birth them out. Come on.
Do you think Kim's mom, what's her name? I keep forgetting.
Kris Jenner.
Yes, Kris Jenner.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they're going to get divorced or stay together?
People are talking about that. People are talking that Bruce Jenner and Kris Jenner are going to be getting a divorce. Mm-hmm. But, media says a lot. But is there a little truth to what people are saying? A little whisper here and there. Sometimes it does. Oh, Rihanna and Kris are dating. No. And then all of a sudden, back as a couple. So whispers sometimes mean truth or bullshit.
Right.
That's true.
What do you guys think?
Well, I think they've got a lot. Look, the issue with like these couples that are on reality shows is that it's really hard on the marriages. I mean, Bethany Frankel and her Bethany.
I was just gonna say.
I can't stand on breath of her complaining about her amazing life.
I know. She's
I'm
like
so rich.
I know.
Poor skinny girl. I'm sick of it.
These reality couples don't generally stay together, right?
But why does she complain so much? You have this beautiful lifestyle. You're doing all this stuff. Stop complaining.
Because she's like a perfectionist.
It's always good from the outside. You know what? From the outside, you look at these people and you think that everything's great and everything's fabulous. But honestly, you don't get paid a lot to be on a reality show.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It's nonstop. It's 12, 15, 20 hours a day, 6 weeks, 2 months, 3, and she's doing a lot of stuff. It gets exhausting. I mean, look, having her own talk show and all that other stuff. I mean, yeah, she's probably bringing in the money, but when you're just like a Real Housewives.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though. There are people. It's like what I was saying earlier.
Right.
There are people. They still have feelings. Their marriage is still. I mean, I don't think it's easy because being on TV and trying to go through it all like that. Not at all. But there's still people with real feelings and real everything. And so when it does happen, I mean, I would hate to have a breakup on television or throughout the paparazzi or anything like that. I'd rather have it be private and just my own.
And you
way.
know how much that hurts being by yourself. If you
that's the deal with the devil you made.
That's what you signed up for.
I know
You're making okay. No.
I say that, but I don't know. No,
we're going to disagree. It's one thing if something out of your control makes you a celebrity, but if you're making money, I mean, really making money using your image to promote your products, which is what she does,
right?
And she makes a million times more what you and I would make doing any of the same work because she puts herself out in the public eye, and there's bad that comes with that. So that's
but there's
I'm
still
not saying
people,
it's not hurtful when it happens.
There's still people.
I agree.
It's still hurtful, and
I agree, but it is a risk.
I could see the lies that they make up, though. I saw the lies,
right? Of course,
because I knew the truth, and it's just not. I mean, yes, I know you put yourself out there, but I think we all do.
Sure. It's like being it's I mean, not that this is real comparison, but it's like when somebody's becomes president, like Barack Obama became president, and you know, it was obviously it's an impossible job, and he was getting so much criticism. It's like, you just think, who would take that job? And sometimes I think about, you know, what Bethany signed up for, because she didn't just do Housewives, then she did her own show, then she did the talk show. Meanwhile, she's running a whole empire of products that she's. You know,
Joe loves Bethany. He went to her show and had a great time.
I like her talk show. You know, to be honest, I think she's the best at her talk show and her products and her branding and her margaritas.
Her husband probably felt neglected. You know.
That's a good topic. We should talk about that. If the couple, let's say the girlfriend or the wife is making a little bit more money than the boyfriend or husband, you know, it's different. 2013. Sometimes the women are the head of the household.
Yep.
So we should talk about that. But I do agree. I see where you're coming from, where people are just, you know, these reality stars are just regular people. But it's also what you signed up for. So for fans, when you're complaining, blah, 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 my life sucks. When people are starving in Africa, it's like, let's be real. You know?
Yeah.
Like, is your life that bad? Like, your skinny girl ended up being a fat girl. It's like, whatever. Your margarita was fattening that day. Like, okay. Oh, well.
I gained a pound. I'm going to kill myself.
Remind myself.
I don't want to drink that chubby girl margarita. That's what I feel like I'm drinking this beer right now.
Margaritas feel like guaranteed to make you fat by tomorrow.
Okay, we're taking a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a little bit more about this. Let's dig a little deeper, because we've got this little debate going on between Joe and Ann. Oh, boy. We'll be right back.
I let her log on and play with my laptop. We so high up, Hinesfield in the backdrop. I roll it back, she catch balls like a backstop. V12, baby, and your man just a matchbox. I get cash really, honey, this is me. I'm the drug, she the plug, she in love with the D. Never give her to her raw, no C's like the weed. Don't be blind to the fact, baby girl, come and see. I get money with an attitude, that's mad cash. But when you walk past, I was like, damn. She want me to give her my all. I'm talking one night, no feelings involved. Early morn, no passion. Show her my flight school skills, no crashing. Girl, your loving got me gone, me gone, me gone. You like a drug to me, I'm on, I'm on, I'm on. I'm rolling, 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 I'm rolling. And no matter where we go on tour, see us coast to coast, we taking on. More than just a fling, doing let's hopeless things. And I never felt like this before. If you try to hate, then haters be quiet.
What you laughing at, haters? Be quiet. Samurai hitting notes like Mariah. God's gift to me, yeah, Messiah. Sex is wearing me out. Oh boy, I'm tired. I'm tired. And we just getting started. We so fly. Oh, the plane just departed. So fly. Champagne, Bacardi. All your haters said to me.
And no matter where we go on tour, see us coast to coast, we taking on. More than just a fling, doing let's hopeless things. And I never felt like this before. If you try to hate, then haters be quiet. Yeah, y'all dead like Ed Hardy. So check it out. We the life of the party. Body so nice like a bottle of Bacardi. Swag so fresh, fashionably tardy. My girl so fly, you could call that shit Marty. Yeah, you see us in the picture frame. Lights, camera, action, fortune and fame. So insane.
So insane, all love, no games.
Y'all better catch up, we in the fast lane. And no matter where we go on tour, see us coast to coast, we taking on. More than just a fling, doing let's hopeless things. And I never felt like this before. If you try to hate, then haters be quiet.
You such a stunner, you sure kill it every time. Love you in the summertime, love you in the wintertime, love you in the suit and tie, love you when we wine and dine. Connection so hot, we call this Wi-Fi. And baby, yeah, you hotter than Tabasco with mad flow. You love it when I shake my ass though. So fuck them haters and bitches and all them assholes. It's Hollywood, that's just how that shit
and
goes.
And no matter where we go on tour, see us coast to coast, we taking on.
much before.
You try to hate the haters,
no matter where we go on tour, see us coast.
God, oh God. Boy. I've been working all goddamn year. I just got my check. I'm about to spend it all on me. I'm worth it. Yeah. Hold up. Tell me what you say. Pull up. Swerve. Watch these motherfuckers freak. Watch them freak. Say what up, though, when you see me in the street. Good music in this bitch. Now drop that motherfucking beat. Okay, now this to all of my enemies that see me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. This to all of my hating hoes that see me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. Hell yeah, won't stop right now. This to all of my old hoes that see me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. Hell yeah, won't stop right now. See me getting guap right now. Hell no, I won't stop right now. Hell no, I won't stop right now. See me getting guap right now. I need 50K large right now. My mama need a new crib right now. My daddy need a new car right now. So I be going so hard right now. Detroit is my yard right. I need a 17 car garage right. I need a 17 promenade right. I need a jailhouse to free my dog right. I done pay taxes, pay dues, pay bills my whole life. So I'ma throw money in the air like I'm trying to pay the sky. Told myself that, man, if I can't live like this, I'd rather die. I give it up to God and he always reply. Control your hoes. You let it talk to you crazy. You got baby mama drama. You ain't even got you no baby. Fugazi. Boss up with your time, dog. You ain't got time for no hoes. I ain't even got time for no time off. I'm on. All of my enemies that see me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. See me getting guap right now. It's to all of my hating hoes that see me.
That's a little big show on for you guys. Making guap right now. I want to make guap right now. Like, that's why I'm doing this show, to make money, you know. Welcome back, guys. What a great panel. Joe and JC in the building. I feel like we're getting like pretty deep.
Yeah.
Intense.
Real intense.
A lot of great topics. We were talking about Bethany Frankel and some reality stars before the break, but you know, I wanted to talk about beauty. 2013, I've been seeing a lot of crazy fashion and beauty and crazy makeup on the red carpet. This week is Golden Globes.
Right.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about beauty, of course, because Anne is a beauty expert.
Yeah.
And I know she wanted to talk about some topics. Well, what's on your mind, girl?
Okay, let's segue into the beauty thing, because we're talking about, you know, all these reality stars and these red carpet celebrities who are now becoming moms. And so how do they balance, you know, looking beautiful and being a mom? Because, you know, it's a lot of work. There's kids spitting up on you. You're changing diapers. And then maybe you have to go out to some, you know, glamorous red carpet thing. So, you know, do we as a society, like, just put too much pressure on women right now to kind of look, you know, glamorous through that whole process? And, you know, how do real women feel? Like,
how do you look glam on the go? Like, even if you're like, even if you have like, you're expecting, like Kim's gonna be expecting this baby, they're be pressuring her what's gonna be the outfit she's gonna wear to these award shows. I feel like people do put a lot of pressure for them to be perfect, you know.
A lot of time pressure.
Yeah, like how much time does it take for like Kim to do her makeup or someone else to do it?
Right.
I would be shooting myself with a gun.
And now she's not going to have that time because, like, she has to feed a baby. Yeah. You can't just, you know.
But I bet you probably have some tips for that, though. Like, how could you really, like, streamline your whole technique?
Wear a hat. Right, yeah.
I mean, well, no, but sometimes you can't. Let's say you can't wear a hat and you don't want to wear a hat. So, you have some ideas that...
Well, I think, you know, look, any woman has a normal beauty routine, and it takes X amount of time. So, you know, if you're taking hours to get ready and you have a baby, then you're going to have to cut back on that time. You're not going to be able to do all of that. And I think there's probably still women out there that actually still take all that time.
But how can you still look good?
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think they could do to
still look good? You know, even if you have to have, you know, you have to pick up your child somewhere, how can you still look good in you know, X amount of time?
Yeah, it's all about actually just trying to streamline what you're doing. So, for example, one of the things I'd recommend to, you know, new moms actually is to do the keratin smoothing, which is, you know, something that we do. It's sometimes it's called a Brazilian, but
Brazilian wax?
Brazilian straightening.
Is that to straighten your hair?
Yeah, it's
because guess what, guys? I know this person. I know this person that she has children, and she will not leave the house until her hair is completely straight. So she can do. So what can she do?
Okay, so hold on a second.
And how long does it take?
Yeah, like
what?
I mean, like okay, so are the kids in the background like starving and she's
yes. Oh yes. God, she will. She doesn't care. She doesn't care if she's going to be late for something, or if her kids like have a soccer practice, whatever. She's like, guys, I have to get my hair straight.
Why? What is their obsession about having her hair straight?
I've been trying to wonder that myself. I really have. I'm like, what is it? Do you know why women really want straight hair? I mean, you guys don't have straight hair.
I always wanted curly hair.
Yeah. You always want what you can't have, though.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, but if it's something that's taking, really taking your time away from your life. I mean, beauty should enhance your life, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't
I think so too,
you shouldn't feel like a prisoner in your beauty routine.
And that's what some people get into. They become prisoners in their own
and they get stuck.
beauty routine.
Right. So for a mom, I always think like do the keratin straightening, do the keratin smoothing because it'll save you so much time. Your hair dries faster and it defrizzes your hair. Like I almost want to do it on you actually.
Really?
So maybe we'll do that sometime.
It's expensive. Do you straighten your hair? Well, my hair's curly. I think I'm the perfect example.
Yeah. We're gonna do it on Jen sometime. We're gonna.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
we're paying for it.
Well, I own a salon, dude. I can do it myself. Like
I would love that.
Yeah,
I've had a few people trying to sell me. They're like, it'd be great for you, and I know it's great, but it's like $400.
Yeah.
So someone like me, we're like, is that worth it?
No, I'm gonna kidnap you. But the thing about that treatment is that it lasts 4 to 6 months, and it cuts your style time down by so much. I mean, it cuts like how long it takes to physically dry your hair by like 80%.
Wow.
So
1 hour to dry my hair.
Oh, yeah.
My
so
God.
it would take you probably 20,
I need
minutes.
that.
10 minutes.
So I'm a
15.
perfect example.
Why not wear curly hair?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do wear curly. But I try to change it up, because they're different looks and stuff. But I'm not the type that's like, I can't leave my house unless it's straight. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm like, whatever.
So she won't go to the grocery store unless her hair's straight.
Not at all.
We have to help this girl.
Right.
We do.
Who is she?
We do. Oh gosh, it's a friend of a friend.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But I think that's because we
please.
put a lot of pressure on people, and even when their life changes, they become moms, and or their job becomes much more taxing. You should never be a slave to your beauty routine. It should always be something fun that augments your life, that makes it your life better. So there are a lot of, we'll talk about that maybe in the next few episodes about what women can do to kind of streamline their process, learn how to do something maybe it was taking them an hour to do, and now they can do it in 10 minutes, and we'll show them how to do that. A
lot of people go to salons, they're like, oh my God, give me this Rachel haircut.
Right.
Like Friends was on 20 years ago.
Right.
Like I can't.
I hope nobody asked for the Rachel haircut anymore.
People still do that.
Right.
Yeah. They go to Anne, I want this look. And then it's like you're stuck in this look that's just not in anymore.
Well, what they do is actually they will bring in pictures of celebrity red carpet looks that I personally know took hours and hours to do, and I want to look like this, and I'm like, okay, but what's your lifestyle? Do you have this? What's your budget?
That is such a good point.
Let me ask
that they can actually do at home.
Right. Let me ask you, Joe, being a guy, what are some things that guys do that are just they're spending too much, they're metrosexual, time, is it tanning, is it gel, is it waxing, what?
Yeah, I think it would be probably spending too much time on your hair, but you know what it was is I got home at 7 o'clock from the gym, and then a friend wanted to pick me up to go have some Mexican food. I was ready within 15 minutes.
Ooh.
I showered, changed. No hat. I actually combed my hair. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wonder if I have a picture. No, and so yes, you can be ready really, really quick. But as a guy, though, there's a lot of quick things that you can just do. But there are a lot of guys.
So your guy takes a long time.
But there are guys that take a long time.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Is it with his hair?
His hair's like Elvis. It's perfect. It's like he has nicer hair. He sits there and he's like, damn, I look good. And he's not like he's not like Jersey Shore yet, like Pauly D.
I was just gonna say, was it the Jersey Shore stuff?
He's not Pauly D yet. He's more of like Elvis. Like I look good, but. How about those Pauly D types? They'll just take so freaking long.
I just can't imagine spending that much time.
How do you date somebody like that?
I think it's fun to get ready. I really, really do. But I don't want to spend all that time. It's
become a slave to your routine.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I think that's the best way to put it. You don't want to be a slave to your routine. I love getting ready. I love doing what I need to do. But then that's it.
Yeah.
And then I'm out the door. Yeah. I know I have a little easier. You switch up a shirt, and then all of a sudden you have a whole new outfit as a guy.
That's true.
Right.
I do understand that. However, though, why be a slave to beauty?
Well, that's where Anne comes in, and she helps us with the tips.
Yeah, she does.
Well, what's a
She's got
no
lot
for
of great tips for
2013?
that.
What's an absolute? What's too much right now? What's a no for the red carpet? What's a no for life in general?
Yeah.
Leaving your house for the grocery store. What's just a no?
Yeah, well, I think I like looks that, even though I can see that they probably took a long time to do, I like looks that do come off as more natural. So the tussled updo, as opposed to the really like pulled tight.
The Sweet 16 do. I hate that do.
So no, like the back ponytails, like
that's cute.
Well, pull back ponytail. Yeah, but that takes like 5. I'm talking about where it's
like the updo. It's like the sweet quinceanera hair
sculpture.
Yeah,
the
curls
sculpture,
coming out.
right? As opposed to the updo. I mean, and those tussled looks do actually still take a long time, but they look a little bit more natural. They don't look like your Marie Antoinette with a giant wig on your head.
What about bangs? Like.
Bangs are cute.
I love bangs.
My sister has really cute bangs. She just got the straight across bangs like a few months ago.
Yeah.
She carries it very well.
Look at Kim Kardashian did the faux bangs. It like walked through the airport with faux bangs, and everyone went.
What was it? Glue on bangs? It was like glue on pubic hair. It was like what was that?
Wait, you can have fake bangs?
Yes.
I didn't see this.
What?
Yes.
Which is actually a great way to see if you want to, have them.
That's a good idea.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when I went to my stylist to get my hair cut, because I was really thinking bangs, and she's like, well, you don't really like to spend a lot of time doing stuff. That was my biggest,
The bangs are actually allow you to not do anything else, because you could just wash just your bangs
and then and do the hair,
and then kind of. I mean, if you were in a pinch and you didn't have time to wash your whole head, you could just put everything else in a ponytail and just wash your bangs. And it goes a long way. So bangs actually hide quite a bit.
It's a good way also to trick your boyfriend. Like if you didn't get a Brazilian wax, you're like, I got these fake bangs, and you joke around, you put it there, and you're like, tricked you.
That's hilarious. So you have a Justin Bieber haircut for your down there.
Oh, babe, I didn't get a chance to go to European Wax Center. Gotcha.
That's another question.
Manscaping. Yeah, I love that topic.
I'm lucky. Yeah. I am very, very lucky. I have no chest hair.
Okay, we're talking about your manscaping.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking
down there.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna say hire a whole crew. Manscaping.
No, I don't have to hire a crew. Thank God.
Okay.
No.
Like a landscape.
Anne comes in with her whole assistant team.
I'm like, please bring in the team. Bring in the team.
They take a look and they're like, bring in more.
I say, bring in the lawnmower.
Right. Oh, we are going to need more people.
It's funny. It's funny because I was in the cold weather for most of my break, and I noticed that I let the manscaping go a little bit more. Absolutely.
And did it bother you? Was that weather?
No, I wanted to say warm. Yeah.
Okay, was it because of the cold weather?
Yeah.
Smaller. So it was like they look bigger.
I was like, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So it's like more like a little coat, like little like.
Yes.
It's like
it is. It keeps it warm.
It's like a little bang. It's like a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm really glad manscaping has become something that guys can do and not feel ashamed of, because
I'm sick of doing it. I was sick of shaving my boyfriend's back.
Yeah.
It's like, thank God somebody.
Now he can come out of the closet.
It's okay. Trim your shit.
And that's okay. Have you ever done that to anybody? Like trim your shit?
Oh my God. I think it was a second date, and he asked me to shave his back.
Really?
And did you do it?
There
was no third date.
I swear to God. Okay, so this guy was like an assistant, but I didn't know because he was like driving the guy's car. He was an assistant to some big actor, and we had like met, whatever. Like he's driving his car and the whole deal, but I didn't know. And then we go and have dinner at the house, but he was like never said it wasn't his. But then once I started seeing all the pictures, I realized. Do you work for this guy? And are you driving his car? Like, whatever. And then dinner finishes. I don't even know how.
And next thing she knows, she's shaving his back.
I didn't want A to B. I just swear to God, he literally was like, will you do me a favor and shave my back? And I was so.
Did you do it?
I did.
Wait, you did?
Big round of applause.
You did?
I did. I have to say, so I was young, and so like now I'd be like. You're fucking an idiot. But I mean, I was young, so I felt kind of weird, and I was just like, oh, okay, and I just did it because I didn't want to like just.
And would you shave them?
Well, I gotta say, is this what guys are using roofies for right now? They're like, yeah. So like, I put it in her drink, and then next thing she knew, she woke up and she was shaving my back.
I mean, you know, I was like, okay, if I just shave his back, I'll get home right after this. I'm out.
Just stayed over.
And then this big celebrity comes home, and there's Tracy like shaving his assistant.
I was mortified. It wasn't Chuck Norris, or maybe it was someone.
Chuck Norris.
It wasn't. It was like somebody.
Wait, what?
No, it was someone.
Chuck Norris's back. Chuck Norris's assistant's back.
It was the Highlander. It was one of those. It was one of those guys. Maybe it was Chuck. I don't know. It was someone like that. I don't even remember.
How would you identify them in a lineup by the wax? Right.
Oh my god.
Yes, no.
Oh yes, that's my work. He's very smooth.
Now you can just convince them to get laser done on their hair.
That's what a friend of mine does.
Yeah.
She does laser removal, hair removal, and she has a lot of men come in. Now this seemed like a good idea at first, but then, you know, they would like take off their shirt and they'd be like, I want this all gone. And it's like, you know, like this huge, like bushy back.
It's the sweater look.
That's going to be tough. I mean, especially when I'm in yoga class and these guys are just like, I don't want to judge, you know, because they're still a human being. But sometimes I'm like, did anyone talk to you about this? I mean, what is happening here?
But Tracy, you should bring your razor with you since you shave back, and you could just be like, here, let me help you.
She's like, hey, Sasquatch, come over here.
Well, now a lot of guys are waxing too. I actually heard a story before we take this break. CeeLo Green goes to this waxer friend of mine, and he was getting waxed, and the waxer said it wasn't fun. Because he was getting waxed, he was waxing his genitalia.
He was getting ingrown hairs, probably.
So imagine waxing.
I would not wax down there. No, you would not wax your balls. No.
Have you seen his hands? Like, I would not want to go near his balls.
What about your boyfriend? Is he hairy?
No. I don't have to wax.
I'm very lucky I'm not, and so yeah.
Except I do want to wax his nose.
You do.
I want to. I always go like, we're going live from inside your nose. Like, I've actually filmed.
Get him a trimmer. You know,
it's so fun.
Yeah,
but I mess with him. What about your guy?
Oh, I'm lucky too. Like he really, he's not hairy. I had a friend who, you know, her husband was hairy, but then he was also losing his hair on his head, and she was like, I don't understand. Like, why can't we transplant it from his back to his head?
Your balls grow more hair than your head.
Like, why is that not possible? Why have we not developed that technology? I know, like, we're trying to cure cancer, but this seems a lot more important.
You can pull skin from other places. You can't pull hair, you know, to
follicles.
Yeah, hair follicles.
Yeah, I guess it's different. I guess it's like
a different follicle.
Oh my god,
pubic hair on your head.
I don't know.
Oh god.
Well, that was like his back hair, but I guess it is kind of the same. So weird.
Oh god, Tracy, how was that one night stand? Was he hairy?
Oh,
Tracy.
I didn't sleep with him.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Oh my god.
I mean, at that point, I was just like, it was weird, you know.
He was 24.
I don't want to shave your back. I mean, it was the whole thing. It was like he was just fronting the whole time. So it was like by the time we got to the shaving of the back, I was like,
you're the best.
That guy's on backshaver.com. Like, don't go out with such and so. Like, next thing you know, he's going to ask you to shave his
back.
Right.
You never know.
He doesn't actually want you to like be his date. He just wants you to shave his back.
Yeah. You guys are so funny. Well, I appreciate this amazing panel.
Yeah.
Joe, you've been amazing.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
Where can we find you, Joe?
Oh my gosh, you can find me on my blog. It's joeonthegotheblog.com or YouTube. Not Your Average Joe 007.
I like that there were 6 other Not Your Average Joes before.
No, you know there wasn't. I don't know. I tried to like just find Not Your Average Joe.
Twitter? What's your Facebook and Twitter?
My Facebook is Joe Lates, so it's Facebook / Joe Lates.
Joe Lates, everybody.
Yeah. And then my Twitter is my full name, and my Instagram is LECZGO. So that's Let's Go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. I'll follow you. Follow me back. And of course, my great panel, Tracy. You've been amazing, Tracy Finley.
Thank you.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at Joe on the go.
Yeah, 'cause she does. She does appearances.
Or at Ann's,
She has a little rant on my YouTube.
Awesome. And she's also on LinkedIn, of course.
Yeah.
And of course, Anne, if we want to get the celebrity hairstyle that all these people out there are dying to get, where can we go to get their haircut by your salon?
First of all, I have my salon. It's down in Irvine called Beauty Heaven.
Love it.
Yeah, so you can look that up, Beauty Heaven in
dye and go to
Irvine.
Beauty Heaven.
That's right. And you can actually find a link to the salon on my website, which is www.Merin.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And she's always on the show. She's always stopping by to give us beauty advice and help everybody out, because that's what
it's good.
Yeah.
People need the help.
They do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've only started.
Thanks, Jen. We are just getting started.
Turn your head. Shave men's back.
All right, we're taking another break. Thanks, guys. Big shout out to Tracy Finley and Joe Lates, everybody. Big round of applause.
Yeah.
Woo! It was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. Was it a fun time chilling with Jen?
Yes.
Tell everybody.
Yes, I had so much fun.
Jen's the best.
Yes,
Tell everybody you chilled with Jen.
We did chill with Jen.
I chilled with Jen.
Oh yes.
I want to chill with
We're
Jen.
chilling. We're chilling here. We got nice beer. Cheers, guys. We're taking a break. We'll be right
If I
back.
come back, I want a better glass.
Okay, we're gonna get you a nice glass. We'll work on that.
One that says Joe.
All right, you want your Oprah. We'll get you a diamond glass. All right.
Joe's favorite things.
When we come back, we have Matthew Smith in the house. He's a star of a hit show called Celebrity. Never mind. I'm not gonna. No, he's actually a former Disney star, guys. You guys are gonna love him. He's so funny. He was on Wizards of Waverly Place for like a year. Hung out with Selena Gomez.
Oh,
wow.
He's also in a new documentary. So I think you guys are going to want to stick around for this one.
Oh yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
No. Plus, I heard there's wine.
There's wine.
That video, not your mama. Try your best to be a man and your worst to be a mama. Some roses for the ladies. A little appreciation for the gentlemen and here's some kisses for the babies. Some personality for the whole wide. Patience to the youth and the thief for the bold, empathy for the whole.
What do you see? I see a dreaming child watching over me.
Bad nigga. Yeah. Hey, can we get a little break from the cocaine and the kilos? Aight, nigga, we know. Aight, nigga, we know. Can we get a break from the strippers on the PO? Aight, nigga, we know. Okay, nigga, we know. Hey, shout it. Ain't no future in no gangbang. It ain't no manhood in no bang bang. Ain't no honor cleaning interstates inside a chain gang. With some rap niggas put that shit inside your mainframe. Deals make you stupid and liquor do the same thing. Barry's too expensive and they way too hard to maintain. Get yourself a Camry. Nigga said a Camry. Watch that hoe depreciate and then you'll understand me. It's called being fiscally responsible. Don't let these lying images up in hip-hop here conquer you. This TV's not your father. Fool, that video not your mama. Try your best to be a man and your worst to be a mama. Some roses for the ladies. A little appreciation for the gentlemen and here's some kisses for the babies. Some personality. A little patience to the youth and the thief for the bold, empathy for the whole. More justice for the down, like a trick, no liar. I tell, I'm saying, who they rapping about the same shit? Well, that's cause ain't shit changed, bitch. And please don't excuse my language, cause I would hate for you to misrepresent the true expression of my anguish. And by this far, I ain't shocked, upset, or appalled. I'm ashamed, bitch. I can't listen if you ain't saying shit. And recognize all this emptiness is dangerous. Ain't building up their confidence, we teach them that they ain't shit. If they ain't got the latest, let they song someone famous. Mercy of the Lord on this double-edged sword. Instead of asking where the hose is, maybe ask for roses for the ladies. A little appreciation for the gentlemen and some kisses for the babies. Some personality for the whole wide. More patience to the youth and the thief for the bold, empathy for the whole. More justice for the down, I trick, no liar. I tell roses for the
ladies. A little appreciation for the gentlemen, and here's some kisses for the babies. Some personality for the whole wow, wow, wow.
Call the president a terrorist. Court responses like, how
Just thinking of whatever. Go to the Taylor gang, rolling up them paper planes. Cushion orange juice, nigga. Sledge route. Yeah. 501 young. Who's talking to but they don't want none. What up, Will? Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, it's your boy DJ Deezy, inviting you to join me every Monday night at 8 p.m. for our new show, Keeping It Real with the Cousins, exclusively on LA Talk Live, Monday nights at 8. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio or watch us on Ustream TV Monday nights at 8. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl, Forbidden Gem, inviting you to join us every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. sharp for the hottest, livest talk show, Forbidden Tuesdays. Join us as we expose the new generation of love and dating and help y'all run the game right. Ladies beware, fellas bring out your notepads. So don't forget to tune into Forbidden Tuesdays
exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. This is
LA Talk Live,
and we are more than just talk.
You ready?
Taylor gang, rolling up them paper planes. Cushion orange juice, nigga. Sledge route. Yeah. 501 young. Who's talking to but they don't want none. What up, Will? Yeah, bitch. I'm high, so I said it like that.
Empty bottles of Clico and ashes on the floor. Towel under the dope. We wasn't supposed to even smoke. I ain't tripping, never slip or slacking on my pimping. Drop the nerd you with, come smoke a joint with he who's winning. Ain't like them guys who whine and dine and keep their women. My bitches only want two things, that's to get high and kick it. Try my pop prescription, take a couple shots with lemon. Usually have to watch a movie to see how I'm living. Yeah, so what's the hold up? Way to bring the bottle, get them easy waters rolled up. Self-made G, did everything on my own, bruh. In my early 20s with money as wide as Oprah. Back another bottle, get the weed rolled up. And girl, you know I got it, everything's on. I get a lot cause I'm getting bankroll. And they follow me anywhere that my plane goes. Say she never been. Say she never been. Say she never been. I'm getting bankroll. Follow me anywhere that my plane goes. Say she never been. Crack a window, we gon' smoke this endo. Saying that you still high from last night. You try to pass, trying to beware of the fast life. Kick it with the planes and it'll be your last flight. Yeah, OG hash, let you stumble to class right. The sex great, no I don't give her no half tight. Housekeeper.
Woo! Is that Wiz Khalifa? You can tell it's Wiz Khalifa because he only talks about smoking marijuana. Like, we get it, Wiz. We get it. You hang out with Snoop Dogg. Like, stop showing off. Anyway, welcome to StarCam Radio. Great show so far. Holy crap. We're having a good time. Such a fun panel. Such a fun panel. Well, everybody out there, or StarCam Radio fans, I have another special guest in the house. He's an actor. He's been seen on television quite a few times. He's also working on a new documentary that's going to be all over the world, practically. It's also on the internet. It's called Out in the Open. He was also on Wizards of Waverly Place. Used to hang out with Selena Gomez. Let's welcome Matthew Smith.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
And we also have another talented man in the house. Sally Hamus. Is this how you pronounce your name?
Sally Hummus.
Sally Hummus.
There we go.
Sally Hummus. Sally, Matthew, welcome to
Thank you
the
for having
show.
us.
Hello, guys. You guys are adorable. Nice sweaters.
Thank you.
Nice sweatshirt.
It's sweater day for us. We're not
It's
sure.
sweater
about-
day.
Yeah, it's
It
sweater
is
day.
cold out. What's up with this weather?
I
It's
don't
up
know.
and down.
I don't know. Yesterday it was 70 degrees, and
I
what
know.
now today it's like
Gorgeous
30. I don't
It's
like
totally hoodie weather. Like, I'm rocking a
It
hoodie. You're
is.
rocking a hoodie.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're so hood.
I know we're very hood right
We're
now.
so hood.
I know.
And I got the Mr. Rogers sweater vest on.
I love that, by the way. Such a good look. It's a great date look, I have to say.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's going on the date. You're relaxing at home.
Thanks a lot.
I'm just joking. You know, Matthew, I'm so excited you're on the show. I'm really excited about all the projects you're working on. You're also in a new documentary with Eric Roberts, a few other big, television
Carson
stars.
Kressley,
Yes.
Greg Louganis, we have everybody. And actually, Solly and I are starring in the movie. So, it's
So
really
tell us
exciting.
about that, guys. Working together. Talk about the documentary.
It started as a pet project, basically, of mine. About 3 years ago, I was an ambassador at Pride. I was the first Disney Channel star to ever come out of the closet. So I was a youth ambassador. So basically, we would go around back in 2010. We would talk to the kids who were at risk and maybe were having trouble coming out, or maybe they were made homeless because they did come out. And there was a group of us, and we were kind of traveling together and doing all these speeches and whatnot. And one night we were all staying in the same hotel, so we of course were hanging out together. And I had this idea. I said, we're so boring. Why do people think we're all out there naked parading in feathers?
Let's make a movie.
Yeah, I said, let's make a movie and show who we really are.
Well, we have a caller. Let's see where they're calling from. Tell us your name. Where are you calling from? Hi, caller.
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
From New Jersey.
Stephanie calling from New Jersey. Stephanie, hello. Welcome. You're live in the air.
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah, how are you? Is this Stephanie Bartolone / McFadden?
Matt, it's your aunt and uncle.
This is my aunt.
Oh my God. Oh, and the callers are blowing up right now. Officially, the phone lines are getting tied up. Hi, Auntie.
You, and we're so proud.
And we have another caller. We have to go to another caller, don't we? No? Do we have another caller calling in? Oh no.
I'm sorry,
Well, we
what?
got to talk to the auntie.
Yeah, let's talk to
Auntie, you
Aunt
must be
Steph.
so proud of Matthew.
Matt.
Or Matt. I mean Matthew. It's like, oh, so professional.
I don't know. I never called him Matthew.
I have a cousin Matthew.
Do you? Yeah.
All right, Matt. Auntie.
Oh, I can barely hear you guys.
Oh, well, we appreciate you calling in. Are you calling all the way from Jersey?
Yeah, we're calling from Marlton, New Jersey.
I love it. Go on JerseyTalkLive.com. That's where you can check us out. If the Ustream is a little slow on the LA Talk Live one, Jersey, you're right there. So check out our Jersey website. We have another caller. We appreciate you calling in.
Thank you.
Hi, caller. Tell us your name. Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Neva from Burbank.
Hi, Neva. Thanks for calling in. You're live on StarCam Radio.
And he's my mom. My whole family calling in today.
Oh my God, you have the whole family tree calling in.
Hey, Mom.
Hey there.
What's for dinner?
Hi.
What's
Hi,
for dinner
Matt.
for these two?
For
Yeah,
dinner,
I'm hungry.
They're hungry.
we ate your hamburger from last night.
Look how cute these are. Like, oh my God, adorable.
I don't know.
Do you love these two or what? Do you have another caller calling in? You are quite a celebrity.
I don't know what's happening right now. My whole family's there's.
Are you so proud of Matt?
I'm watching you on the radio.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Are you proud of your son?
Yes, I am. I'm very proud of him.
You want to hear a funny story, Mom? Now that you're on the air, we should tell them about when I came out to you. I was 15 years old. It's a really funny story.
Oh, is it?
It's very funny. Mom, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm having trouble hearing.
Well, let's get her off the line and I'll tell you.
All
'cause
right.
It's great.
Well, if you're having trouble, just lower.
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Oh, wait. There. Okay. There's a delay.
All
All
right.
right. So
Sorry, Mom.
I can hear you now.
All right, so basically what I came out when I was 15 years old, and we talk about this in Out in the Open, the movie, and I was so nervous. I thought this was going to be, even though my parents are very
And
supportive.
did you have girlfriends at the time?
I didn't, actually.
Okay.
I've been an actor since I was 9, and I was very fortunate to be surrounded by very positive gay role models, because in Broadway, that's
Of
what
course,
you have
that's
around
the
you.
theater,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. So, even though it was still something that I knew was a little bit taboo, I mean, I had known for so long, wrong, even at 15, that I was gay. So I prepped myself and I picked the day. I was dating this guy and I was so in love with him. And we actually had a very successful 4-year relationship after this. But I said, you know what? I'm going to tell my parents it's time. And I went downstairs to my mom, and it was very early in the morning, right after Christmas. And I said, okay, it's time for me to tell her. And I looked at her. She was putting her makeup on. She's in her makeup mirror, getting ready for the morning. And I looked at her and I said, I was with my best friend, Laura. And I said, Mom, we have to tell you something. And she said, is Laura pregnant? And I said, no, I'm gay. And she just kept putting her eyeliner on. And she said, I know.
Not surprising. We knew.
Not surprising at all. So
I love that. Well, I love your mom for being so, understanding.
Yeah, it's great. And she's in the movie too, which is wonderful. Yeah, and her and my dad and my little sister and my family. It's great.
So you grew up as an actor, 9 years old. What about you, Sally? Have you been doing this for a while too? You're an actor also.
I've been out here for a year. I was living in San Francisco Bay Area, grew up there, and met Matt.
Where'd you guys meet?
You want to tell it?
You tell it.
What was that? Craigslist? Okay, nice.
It's just as bad.
Plenty of
actually, Twitter.
Oh, you met on Twitter?
We really did. We literally
met on Twitter just randomly.
How did you meet? Who followed who first? Did you follow him home?
You followed me. I don't care what you say.
All right, fine. I followed him first.
How did you find him?
He was doing Project Gulf Impact for the
BP oil spill.
And he just had some celebrities tweeting about it, and of course I'm following celebrities. I just started with Twitter too. I saw him and thought he was kind of cute and helped with the project, getting hotel rooms because I worked at.
He did.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you got
I was like, I'll get you hotel rooms. And
oh yeah, my credit card, room 235.
No, what's funny is we actually didn't meet in person for 2 years. He really did donate hotel rooms to the group that I was working with to work with wild animals and everything else down there, because I went down there for a while. And push came to shove, and about 2 years later, I also thought he was gorgeous, and we
Facebook and Twitter and just started talking.
Yeah, and we did, and then here we are.
So who asked who out first on the date?
You did. It was you.
So you're more of the aggressive, like you're like the alpha male.
I don't know.
You're the alpha male.
Yeah, I'm a little quiet, but
you're quiet. You're not quiet.
It was always difficult.
Be careful for the quiet one.
Yeah, no. It was difficult for me because I was coming from a place where I'd been acting since I was so young and doing all these TV shows where I had to pretend to be straight.
Right.
And that was
so tell us about that. Wizards of Waverly Place you were on with Selena Gomez.
I had her first kiss. I was.
You kissed Selena Gomez for the first time.
Yes, I did. It's funny. I came out when I was 15, and I was still in New York and New Jersey in that area, and I moved here to Los Angeles when I was 16, and I had wonderful people around me, but every single one of them said, you cannot be gay, you cannot come out of the closet, you're not going to get the roles that you want to have. And so I listened to it, and for about 3 or 4 years, I had a very successful acting career. And around 2009, early 2010, I decided that I needed to be who I was. And that wasn't from some crazy event. I just said, I don't like lying to everybody. I hate it. I can't have real connections with anybody. And so I came out, and that was with the Pride. I decided that I was going to come out, and I was going to say, you know what, there are the young people like me, and they need to know that there are role models out there and people like me who can actually help them. So I came out, and what happened was a lot of the jobs dried up really fast, which was surprising, but it wasn't negative, because what I did was I turned that around and I created my own production company. And
what's it called?
It's called Real Stream Productions.
Ooh.
Yes, and my business partner Lamar Billups and I formed it about 2 years ago, and this year we're proud to announce we have 13 films in the works.
Ooh! Congratulations!
Thank you. And we have 3 films coming out this year, and one of them is out in the open, which is what we're here to talk about today.
Wow! And Carson Kressley's in it. I love Carson Kressley.
Carson's amazing.
Dance with the Stars. He was so good.
He's great.
He should have won.
He's great. We have Eric Roberts, we have Carson Kressley, Greg Louganis, Patrick Burke. We have so many great people. And the idea behind the documentary was that, as a gay man, I have always watched these movies and just sort of devoured them. I always wanted to watch the gay documentary or the gay film, and they were always very negative. And not negative because they were bad.
Were they just a little depressing?
Yeah, depressing. They were talking about AIDS, and everyone was dying, and we were all segregated. And the truth is that we're not. We're part of society. We're we're part of everybody else, and it's not like we're all running around with rainbow flags naked running down the street on parades.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show that. So the movie, the documentary Out in the Open, it's sort of a comedy in some ways. We aimed the movie at the straight people. I wanted to talk especially to the gay kids out there. I wanted to talk to the kids who are gay, but I also, and this is my biggest point, I wanted to talk to the straight kids. I wanted to talk to the straight kids because you know why? They're the ones that are going to have, inevitably, the LGBT children. And the way they're acting now, whether they're bullying or not bullying, is going to affect when they have children. I mean,
So you have to start now with the young generation, training people, what if your kid does end up, being gay?
And we're just like normal couples. I mean, like straight couples.
Yeah, I mean, there's really
There's no difference.
Yeah, there's not at all.
So do you guys cover the topic of bullying? Because I had many friends that were bullied. I mean, I was bullied in high school just for being nice to people. I had a friend of mine who today, his little brother, it's been 9 years since his brother passed away. And 9 years ago, he committed suicide when he took his own life, when he tied a rope around his neck and a tie and killed himself because he was being bullied in the drama school. I mean, the theater program that he was in, saying after school, being in theater. So do you guys touch that topic, like bullying and stuff, a lot?
We definitely touch on it.
Okay.
I think it's harder for Matt just because he grew up in more of the acting out in New York and he didn't really have a... You went to high school, though. Did you get bullied in high school?
No, you know it's weird, and we talk about this in the movie. I didn't really have a negative experience, especially in coming out in high school, but I know that a lot of people
do.
did. Yes, and they do.
I did.
Yeah, and Sally did.
You did?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just... since elementary school, there was kids that just call you a girl and call you names and are horrible to you.
Oh, my God.
And a lot of those people came out later.
There'd be... Yeah, a lot of them, some of them came out too that it's like, all right, I understand.
Well, there's so many good shows right now, like Glee, that touch, your documentary that touch these, topics and subjects, and it helps people. So this is positive. This is a positive documentary.
Absolutely.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very positive. My whole goal right now with this movie, I want people to go to outintheopenmovie.com. I want them to buy the DVD. I don't care.
How much is it?
It's $19.99. It's
okay,
great.
for $20.
Yeah. I think we already saw it on sale on Kmart.
Yeah. You can go Kmart.com.
It's not even for sale yet, but they're already discounting it.
Yeah,
so.
Wow.
Kmart, Barnes & Noble, wherever. I mean, my whole goal with this is that it's not just for the LGBT at-risk youth. It's for the teachers.
Everybody.
Everyone.
It's for the parents. It's for the friends, who really want to understand what it's like to have a gay friend. It's awesome.
I need a gay BFF, so I'm casting.
Well, let's do it right now.
I've been looking.
Well, let's do the casting right now.
I have
right
one, kind of auditioning.
Awesome.
Marcus?
Marcus is auditioning?
Yeah, he's auditioning.
But
I feel you, though. Everyone knows somebody or... they may have a family member or what, but it's like, let's keep it real. Like Obama talks about change. Like we have to change stuff now. Change the young generation, how people think, like starting young.
Right. And I mean, people can say what they want to say on TV and news and media. And obviously here we are on radio talking about it. But at the end of the day, it's about acceptance.
Okay.
We're all human. We're all dealing with things.
Right.
And anybody gets bullied. It's not just straight people or gay people. I mean, everyone gets bullied.
Everyone is affected.
Everyone's affected by it. And I mean, everybody feels a different way about it. And that's why this movie's so important to us because,
I'm excited.
I know. I want you to buy it.
That's so cute.
Yeah, you're right. And
are you guys lovers in it?
Oh,
is it real? Like, is it reality?
Oh gosh, they came into our condo and were filming us just our wake up routine and everything.
And what is that? What is that wake up routine? I want to know about that. Like, I'd like to see.
We wake up to glitter exploding everywhere, and we jump out of bed, and we're just super gay. No, we wake up like normal humans. We wake up out of bed. I usually have to push them out of bed. Brush your teeth. Yeah, they film me brushing my teeth. about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. No, it's funny because that's the point. There were these student films back in the 40s that basically were shown to schools all over the country, and they were called The Danger of the Homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
So the movie opens up with a mockery of that, and it's a fake PSA, if you will, of the dangers of the homosexual. And the idea behind that, as a director, was let's let the straight people laugh. You know, I know straight people have made fun of gay people. That's a given. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm telling the audience, you know what? It's all right. We know what happens. You know what happens. Let's laugh about this, and then let's move forward. Let's talk about how ridiculous it is. You know, we're in some ways we're treated like animals. We're treated like
wrong.
Yeah.
So who does Eric Roberts play? Like these actors and stuff. Who are they playing in the movie?
Well, when we started, we basically interviewed all these celebrities, and we didn't really have a storyline. So basically, they talk about Eric Roberts has a gay daughter. So we get to hear.
Is this in real life?
Yes, it's in real life, and we get to hear about that and his experience with them, and just basically the whole point is they're talking about the fact that it's okay. There's nothing different, and that this issue should not be an issue anymore. We don't need the groups anymore. We don't need these marches anymore, because we are just like everybody else. I mean, what we do together, you know, maybe alone at night every once in a while.
What do you two do alone at night? I'm curious.
We watch
TV.
American
Yeah, what do you
Horror.
guys do? You're in a relationship. What's this TV show that you guys are watching right now?
Oh, American Horror Story.
Love
That's my boyfriend and I show. Like, this is what we watch every Wednesday. Did you see last night's episode?
Yeah.
No,
I can't believe that's your
I'm
show.
sorry, he was being really gay. He fell asleep early.
What?
I
I know.
And I watched it on my own.
Okay,
Next
what do
thing
you?
going,
Wait, what do you think's happening? So now Zachary Quinto's dead. Sarah Paul. I killed him.
It's okay. You could spoil.
Well, he's dead right now.
He is dead.
Yeah, he died. But Sarah Paul.
why are they shutting down
the asylum? Why are they shutting it down? There's one episode left. So what do you think's gonna happen? What do you want to see?
knowing that I watched the first season, I think they're just going to leave us still kind of going, what happened? But they're giving us a little closure.
Well, I heard last week's episode, the one, the name game.
Yes.
Yes. That apparently, Ryan Murphy said, gave away a little bit of hints for season 3.
I think it might have been
super
last
excited.
night's episode.
I think it's two things.
That one.
I don't know. I think something. I mean, the last season was in Boston, right? Took place in Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, this season took place in Boston.
This is Boston, yeah.
What was the one before? LA, and now it's Boston. Now, what about New York?
Yeah,
I think they're about to take on New York.
Yeah. Oh my
I don't know. They
God,
said something
I
about New
hope so.
York City or something, and I think it might be New York. I don't know.
I
The next.
don't know.
Speaking of gay, though, Ryan Murphy is a great definition of like powerful gay man in this industry right now, doing positive stuff. I mean, he has Glee, and now he has American Horror Story. First of all, what is that called? Smoking. What are you smoking, dude? Like,
and he Nip Tuck.
And he Nip Tuck. I mean, he's
Nip
a
Tuck.
genius.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And
I
he comes
love
out.
Ryan.
He came out of the closet, and like he doesn't care. He owns it.
Well, and look at Matt Bomer.
I was gonna
Zachary
say.
Quinto.
You
I
kind
mean-
of remind me of him with the blue eyes.
God, I hope so.
No. Don't get jealous, Sally. Don't get jealous.
No, and that's the thing. You know, we talk a lot about our presentations and what we do right now. I'll let you
Yeah.
go to the break.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about Out in the Open.
Yeah.
So it's outintheopen.org, you said?
Out in the
.com.
open, out in the open movie.
Out in the movie.
And buy the DVD. There's a big link right there. We'd love you all to get it.
We're taking a break. We'll be right back.
When every last one of these bitches, niggas, really coming for a bitch. So, I had to tell the bitch. You know what I mean?
Look at you, now look at me. Now look at him, now back at me. I'm saying though, I ain't tryna be a nigga, what you playing for? Okay. Came up from the bottom, yeah, that Hoover fed. 50 girl like 50 niggas, so I like them thick. 50 crib by looking at your curves, you what I deserve. We can head up to the crib, or girl, just say the word. Got some herb, got some Henny, got my penis too. Have you ignoring his calls when you fuck with you? Drop your panties to the floor, down below your feet. Know you got some pretty legs and shit. Let me see, you should fuck with me, huh? Yeah. Man, that nigga, he can't protect you. Remember when he had left you, you took him back from that heifer, and then he did it again, and tried to fuck on your friend and got caught up once with your kin. I'm saying, though.
A nigga like, shit, thirsty for the bitches, sagging my pants and shit. Like, paid this much for the belt, I better crack a bitch.
Word around that nigga Q-in-town. I heard it's for a show, but let me call my hoe. They be like, bitch, you better be out with them niggas. Oh. Soon as she hang up with him, she like, there he go. I be sweat from head to toe. Sometimes I ain't gotta hate. She know that my paper grow. Polo shirts and polo drawers, polo socks, they matching tag. With the finest weed, I show you what these OGs do. Super duper triple O, can't see me with a telescope. I just wanna dig it down, tell me what's the verdict though. Got me strike so fucking hard, she bringing up a nigga. Fuck your nigga. I beat the pussy up, girl, you my main contender. Fuck your nigga. Huh? Yeah. So you keep bringing up him, and then he be hanging with them, and then they be hanging.
Wow! Turn the bass up in my headphones, people. Turn it down. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here chilling with Matthew Smith and his boo, Sally. Sally, how are you, buddy?
I'm awesome. Thank you.
Oh my God, your uncle is like very famous.
He is.
He's like Derek Jeter, right? Is your uncle Derek Jeter?
He's more famous.
He's more famous. Who's your uncle?
Salahimus.
Oh my God! It's like Babe Ruth, Salahimus. Oh my God! You're a legend.
Well, he is. I'm hoping to be. I'm getting there.
You're a legend in the making.
I am.
Does he know Derek Jeter? Still, you haven't answered my question.
He might.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about, how old is he?
89.
He's 89?
Yeah. So
wow, he looks
played
good.
Back in the day.
He looks good. I just Googled him. My mom was like, he's really hot. She likes older men. That'd be really creepy, wouldn't it? Well, age is never a number.
Well, it's funny with Out in the Open because a lot of people on the IMDb right now.
Right.
They still have, for some reason.
They will not change.
They've mixed him up with his uncle.
So Matt's right now dating an 80-year-old man. That played baseball and lives in Houston.
At least you know that you're good with balls.
Exactly right. Well, I am. Yeah. Well, wait. So this is Love Line, right? Were we doing a Love Talk?
Well, this is a segment that we do on StarCam Radio called Love Talk.
Let's do Love Talk now. Let's do it.
Let's do Love Talk.
We have 10 minutes, right?
We got 10 minutes. Let's do Love Talk. Everyone talks in Jersey accent.
Well, I'm from Jersey.
You're from Jersey. Morristown, right?
Marlton.
Marlboro. That's where I used to live in.
Really?
Marlboro.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Marlboro, Old Bridge, Manalapan.
Oh my God. Okay.
Stalkers. See, I give you guys every little.
But he's from Northern California, so we'll fill him in. Let's do love.
Okay,
talk.
Love Talk.
Okay, let's.
We're doing Love Talk.
All right.
What's on your mind, guys? Anything that you'd like to talk about? I mean, you guys are in a relationship. How long have you been together?
We've been together over a year. I guess about
High five. 2 weeks. My boyfriend and I, 1 year.
Wow.
My longest relationship.
That's awesome.
Congrats to me.
Yay! Clap. There we go.
Congrats to myself. A year, man. A year. So you guys have been together a year.
Yeah.
So what are some things that you guys do to keep it hot and spicy, in a great relationship? I mean,
go on trips. Make sure we go out to dinner.
Yeah, we have a rule. We have a rule. We go to dinner at least 2 times a week outside of work, outside of family, outside of other obligations.
Nice.
We try to travel and just go somebody. Yeah.
It's just random places. Like who picks? Like who decides where you guys want to go? Do you guys switch? Oh, you're the boss, basically.
Yeah. You're making me seem bad here now.
So you decide where to go. Who pays? How does it go? How does it work? You guys do the Dutch thing? You split it?
Either way.
How does it work?
Some nights I'll pay, some nights I'll pay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because when you're in your relationship, it's like at that point you're like, well, no, I'm kind of dipping in the same pot here.
Yeah, it is. We're just
I paid for dates before for my boyfriend. You can't have the guy pay for everything all year.
Exactly. Well, we try to have fun. Like we do things. We had an interesting Christmas break. We had a very interesting Christmas break. We my whole family, my mom, my dad, and my sister flew from Los Angeles up to Sally's family in San Francisco.
Pleasanton.
Yeah, Pleasanton, California, Northern California, and we all spent Christmas together. So that was exciting.
So what would you name that Christmas night? One big.
The craziest. It was like the Muppet Show. I don't know. I don't know. After that, though, him and I went to New Orleans for a couple nights by ourselves. That was
how was
fun.
that?
Oh,
I've never been there. I never went. Yeah, I was. Those hand grenades.
But you guys have fun together, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, we make
sure we have
fun.
Well,
and we're doing the press tour right now for Out in the Open, so that's fun. So we actually get to go to New York for 3 weeks.
High five. Yeah. East Coast in the house.
I know, I'm so excited.
Oh my God. Shout out to your East Coast family that are watching right now.
Yeah, East Coast family.
And my East Coast family.
Yeah.
Are we going first?
Where are you guys going?
We're going to Sundance in a few days. So we're going to Sundance next Thursday, and we're promoting Out in the Open there. And then from there, we're going to New York. But New York is sort of a general term. We're staying there, but we're going to go to Boston.
That's our home base.
DC. I'm going to speak at my high school. We're going to back
exciting.
in New Jersey, Cherokee High School.
Okay, very cool.
Delaware. We're going to do the whole sort of like northeast area.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Then we'll
it's
be
great.
back in Cali promoting more.
Yeah.
And I get to go home and go to my high school. And
So you're living the dream, basically, on this little tour.
it's awesome.
I guess.
Out in the open.
Yeah,
It's just
fun. I'm
killing
really
it.
grateful. I'm just really grateful. And that's why I really just want people to see this movie. I
I
really
want to see it.
I want people to go on outintheopenmovie.com and
Check
buy
it out.
this film. Yeah,
Check it out. It's totally worth your, like every dollar, to learn, laugh.
Yeah,
have
and
fun.
share it. And I always say it's for teachers, it's for students, it's for people who
What's
are
the
gay and
youngest
not gay.
age you think they can watch? I mean, is can a 5-year-old watch this movie?
I think so because there's nothing negative, there's nothing derogatory, there's no curse words.
This is not a porno. You're not sending my viewers. Check out this awesome documentary starring me and my man. It's like your Kim Kardashian.
It's definitely I think very acceptable to see from 5 to
See that 5-year-olds can watch this amazing documentary.
Hey, they're the ones that are going to be running our country one day.
Hell yeah.
And right now, they're pretty great. My nephew doesn't even...
He's 4, right?
I agree.
He doesn't judge who I'm with. He just
he
knows
calls me Uncle Matt.
I love that.
Uncle Matt.
I love that.
Oh, I love that.
He thinks Uncle Matt is beautiful.
I think that's great. I actually do a segment. It's called Generation TV with a J, and it's all about the next generation. And I feel like this is something, that could definitely help the next generation.
Absolutely.
With everything that's happening in the world's messed up. We need stuff like this out there.
Right, and I always talk about socially conscious media. I actually I got all these papers.
What do you have over there?
I got some facts.
Is that money?
Oh no, I got facts. I got facts.
We have facts.
All right, let's break it down for you guys.
Let's break it down. All right, we got 5 minutes left, so
We
let's
got
break it
5
down.
minutes. You better make it a good one.
All right, hold on. I gotta get the real one because this is not the real.
Shout out to Blue Moon Beer. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Well, did they have sponsor or was it sort of a sponsor?
It's like I kind of sponsored myself. Thank God I don't have a sponsor because I probably wouldn't be able to buy the beer.
So I don't have the real facts, but I will say this. Statistically, there are so many more young people that are accepting of the LGBTQ community. And I think that's amazing. And we're really, really grateful for that right now because I think society's changing and media's changing.
Okay.
And one thing that the youth out there, and even, I'm not talking just youth and teens, I'm saying under 30. I mean, we need to know as a group is that we have the power. We have the power to buy things
that.
and
It's a
to
good
support
motto.
things. Yeah, well, it's true.
Is that a life motto you guys live by? Or
Absolutely. Yeah, we own the power. We have the power to buy things, to listen to things. And, of course, I'm promoting a movie Out in the Open right now, obviously. And it's not just a selfish promotion. But the truth is, when we have, socially conscious media like this, it's good to buy that. It's good to do things and support things like that. It doesn't have to be out in the open. It could be anything.
Anything.
But we have the power and the choice to direct the entire nation in what we're
it's
we're
perfect,
buying.
especially with bullying that's going on in the world right now. It starts young, so I'm so excited that you guys are doing something like this.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in any other movies? I mean, you've acted since you're 9.
Yeah, actually, I just completed a film. It's called Somebody Marry Me. It was directed by the great John Asher. His father, William Asher, directed every I Love Lucy episode. He created Bewitched. This guy is amazing. And we broke 7 world records. It was the first romantic comedy ever filmed in one take.
Oh, what?
One take.
98 minutes.
How is
in
that
one
possible?
Take. Oh, well.
There's
you'll
really good
see.
actors?
One
or-
take, 2 locations, a car scene.
Yes, we have driving, we have everything. So you watch out for that in the fall. That's a really big movie, and I'm
Interesting.
acting in that. I produced it as well with a couple other people. But yeah, it's
pretty cool.
Yeah,
A lot of people are doing that with horror films. They're doing one takes, because
well, but this is the first one that we actually did it.
Wow.
No cuts, no fakes.
Good
nothing.
actors?
Yeah, really
Great.
good actors.
Okay.
Yeah, we have great actors in that. So that's what's coming up for us. Solly has a reality pilot called Sollywood, which is going to be
I love that.
Sollywood.
Yeah, Sollywood's going to be a lot of fun. Sollywood is basically following his trek from, Northern California, homeboy, just doing his thing.
Making
and
it in Hollywood.
all of a sudden making it out here. So that's a really fun show.
I love that. I love that message and motto, and it's just a good way to live by,
Yeah.
Because everybody's, in LA or they're trying to do something.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has a story.
Exactly.
So that's why I love this show, to get the story out there.
And that's why we love you.
We love you guys. Anything else that we should tell the viewers before we go? We have 3 more minutes before we finish. Well, 2 more minutes.
2 minutes now, I guess.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Anything sexy we can hear? Leave me with a funny, sexy story.
Funny, sexy story.
What's the sex thing you two have ever done?
Wow. Let's think about
Who's the sexy one in the relationship?
I think we both are. We both
Like, who
trade
puts on
off.
lingerie?
We have. I'll say this. I'm gonna embarrass him. We have fun when we're traveling, don't we?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And was it because you've joined the Mile High Club? Why do you have fun?
No, we spice things up for sure.
I bet you do.
When we're out. I mean,
He's licking his lips already. He's like, finish the show.
Well,
I got things to do.
You know, I think that when it's just him and I, and it's very rare
alone,
these
yeah.
days. We go on these crazy
Are you guys having
adventures.
eye babies right now? Like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
he's
Like, you
hoping
just
I don't say what I'm going to say.
You just eyeball screwed him.
I know. He did. No, I think that when we're alone, and I mean alone as far as just him and I think when we're traveling, we definitely try to go to the weirdest gay bars.
Yeah,
and we try to go to
And film it.
Well, basically. No,
And make fun of everybody.
Well, no, lately we've been going weird places, and we're like, this is boring. We're just an old couple. Like, we're not out partying. We're just
Are you
like,
guys going to have babies?
but we have fun.
Yes. We're
Babies?
planning. Yeah, by 30.
By 30.
By 30. Yeah.
Ooh.
He knows this already. I'm asking him to marry me. Next
Oh, are
year.
you?
Yeah.
So you're going to ask him, but what if he wants to ask you first?
Well, then fine already. But I have my plan.
So you better bring a big rock.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be.
And it
huge.
better last more than 72 days.
Yeah.
Watch
definitely.
that.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
You're so cute together.
Thank you. So
Oh my
listen,
God.
everybody needs to go to
Yes, outintheopenmovie.com.
and
Woo!
buy that DVD.
Buy that shit. Buy it.
And
go to theaters. It's gonna be in theaters.
It'll be in New York and LA. So it'll on January 29th. It comes out, and if not, if you're
It
not
literally
there-
comes out, like out in the open.
It comes out.
Everyone's coming out in the movie.
And that's the joke on the trailer. We say coming out in 2013. But go to outintheopenmovie.com.
Awesome.
Please buy the DVD. It's not only supporting us, but it's also supporting amazing programs like LifeWorks out there that are actually helping at-risk youth. So please go outintheopenmovie.com, buy that DVD, and we hope to see everybody soon. We're gonna
Definitely.
be on tour.
Well, we obviously we want you back. So
Please.
the invitation
Can
is
we do,
always
like-
open.
Can we do like
Open-
a
out
love
in the
talk
open.
line?
Yeah, we
Certain
want
colors.
like
I want that.
I know. Well, you guys have
colors.
to come back on my Monday show.
Well, can
Just
we?
chilling with Jen.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
The
or
love
this
talk
one.
show?
You can come back at any time.
All right, we're gonna.
Seriously. Well, big round of applause for Matthew Smith. Woo! Sally Jimenez. Big round of applause. Sally, Matthew, you guys have been great guests.
Thank you.
We appreciate you stopping by and chilling with Jen.
Outintheopenmovie.com.
Yes, and we'll check you out on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah,
and
Twitter. My Twitter handle is actofmatt. ACTOF.
Perfect.
ATT.
We'll follow you.
And mine's Hemus, HEMUSS.
We love you guys.
We love you guys,
you.
and make sure you're following me on Twitter. It's at StarCam Radio, and LA Talk Live has a Twitter as well. It's at LA Talk Live, and I'm on Twitter. It's at Jennifer Tapiero. Unfortunately, I had a few hackers, so there's a few of me out there. You know, more the merrier, I guess. So there's 5 of me. Follow me.
I'll friend them all.
Follow me home. It's all good. And I'm also on Facebook, Jennifer Tapiero. Check out our StarCam celebrity interviews. Tomorrow I'm going to be out in Hollywood interviewing Ben Affleck. It's Golden Globes weekend. It's going to be crazy.
That's amazing.
So I'll tell you guys all about it on my Monday show, Just Chilling with Jen at 1 p.m. So next up, we have another show at 9 o'clock. It's called Rona Bennett's Perspectives Corner. So check it out. And this is LA Talk Live, because we are more than just talk. We have over 35 shows here. We are the shit.
You are the shit.
We are blowing up, guys. This year is going to be so big. I mean, the past year, I mean, for 2012, we were seen on the Chloe Lamar Show and E! We were featured on T.I.'s Family Hustle, the Beverly Hills Housewives, the Basketball Wives, and Howard Stern.
Sollywood soon.
And Sollywood. I love to be.
Sollywood's next.
I love
I
it.
love to be, on Sollywood.
Exactly.
Do I have to belly dance? I feel like I have to do that.
Maybe. I might just make
the
you do
best
it.
friend.
You're the best.
Yeah.
My new gay BFFs.
New gay BFF.
Hello. I feel like Paris Hilton looking for my new gay BFF. Bye, guys. I'm Jennifer Tapiero. See you guys next time.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.
What do you do when it's so unequal? Wear Michael Jordans with your tuxedos. It's hood now. It's hood now. Yeah. It's hood now. Public school system only teaching parts, so the school of hard knocks is what make you street smart. You're hood now. Hood now. Yeah. Hood now. Open fire hydrant front the liquor store. Cooling perm all on the billboards. You in the hood now. You in the hood now. That's right. You in the hood now. Rhyming on the suits. You make the best water in the milk to make it stretch. That's the hood now. That's the hood now. That's the hood now. That's the hood now. Ivy League was running really well then. They slipped up and let Cornell in. It's hood now. Yeah. It's hood now. Yeah. Yes it is. Yeah. It's hood now. In Miami Beach, it's rich white folks. But Memorial Day, you know who do the most. It's hood now. It's hood now. It's hood. Yeah, it's hood now. The homies wear them out. How cool. It's hood now. It's hood now. That's hood now. Oh yeah, that's hood now. And that Mercedes Benz on them giant up the trunk and see about 2010s. That's hood now. Oh yeah, it's hood now. That's hood now. Oh yeah, that's hood now. And diamond chain was for kings and queens, but since we got to them, they'll never be the same. They hood now. They hood now. Bling bling. It's hood now. You pissed off. You broke the rules. Her earrings out. She's taking off her shoes. It's hood now. It's hood now. It's about to be really hood now. Chop up the jazz, loop up the rock, sample the blues, call it hip hop. It's hood now. It's hood now. Yeah, man. It's hood now. Look at her. Made it in the song. God bless the child who got his own. It's hood
popularity of the man I'm about to introduce, but a gift such as his apparently cannot really be explained, but it can be felt and enjoyed. So why don't we just do that? Let's do it for him, gang.
Yeah. Yo, girl got a cute face. Her friend got a nice body. They just want to
We know
have
there are
fun.
many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.